The thing is so tall, I can't. There we go. It is. I don't think there's another one. Oh no. Oh. Yep. Adjusters.
Because all they care about is physics that aren't really under their control.
All right, guys, we gotta pick a direction for this close ramp because either
There
the
should
trucks are going
be-
up or they're going down.
Yeah, so if you're full, you should be going on the outside closest to the pit. If you're empty, you should be on the opposite side. And when you go down the truck ramp, you should be going around the loop and then coming back up that way, guys. Or
Yeah,
whatever
we
it
have
is to make sure you guys aren't conflicting with each other.
Yeah, we need to start running the loops.
Yeah, please pick the loops and run them and get them. The track is designed that way. I don't see any DLC in the store. Can we get a link for them?
Just waiting for a head-on collision.
Go ahead and send that, Dopey.
For some reason, people are choosing to come down and then reverse them and getting away with it.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't be down there and then reversing. They should be going and following the loop.
I went
It's a
in the
bug on
wrong way and I
Steam?
backed
Okay.
out.
Make sure you guys report that to Christian if it's not showing up. That the DLC needs to be changed to the correct store
Yeah.
page thing.
Shows to the upcoming, yeah.
Yeah, it shows as upcoming, so.
Copied.
And they got the
Awesome.
hotfix out pretty timely.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Oh, Toby's already got it. Okay.
It's the wrong one.
Oh, is it the wrong one? Okay, I got it.
It's the wrong one.
I got the right one. Take that.
Toby's like, I don't want to run trucks.
I'm still not awake. I don't even know what my name is right now.
It's Dopey.
Thought it was Elf.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm having a visual glitch.
It's a strong possibility, sir.
There's a strong possibility there is glitches.
Oh, there's
Oh,
so
Daddy,
much trucks.
Daddy, stop.
Whoa, Teddy, what?
Teddy,
Whoa,
stop.
Teddy, stop.
Teddy, what are you doing, bro?
medic!
Move,
I'm not
Teddy.
hitting anyone.
There you
I was
are.
sitting
Jump out,
there.
jump out of it then. And jump back in.
Oh no.
Everyone pops up for him.
Everyone's just getting out the way.
All right, Teddy, if you can move up to the side, I can get out from behind you.
There's no one behind me.
You made me jump out too hard. It could be your desync. And that's
Yeah,
why you ran through.
Yeah, once you, yeah, go ahead and jump out and then.
Now there's someone behind me.
There we go. Oh,
Hi, Teddy.
Hi. So
Well,
Too much
now
to-
y'all met in a personal way.
You was in front of Ark, according to what I could see.
Sounds like someone needs a second mind to just put screens.
Yeah, I know, right?
So you can see the sky
That's why I
cam.
have it.
Where is
I run
everybody?
triple monitor.
And you still failed? Damn, bro.
I'm half asleep
The
still.
The fact that Dopey just drove underneath the boom just shows how massive these equipment is.
Yeah, they are crazy, dude. It's insane.
Bungle,
Gotta
you
be-
might as well give up. You're half asleep still. The day's almost over.
I've been up since
Good.
5:30 this morning, Spence. And I'm up at 5:30 again tomorrow morning. We've got a wagon booked in at 6, I think it is. I don't even
Yeah,
know
Grumpy,
if
I think-
it's booked in.
I think they're gonna need to lower the latency, the cache. I think it's too high at 3,000 something.
Yeah.
They may need to move it down to like 20 something, like 20, maybe 2,400 might be better. I think it's the chunks that it's sending at one time is too much.
we really need to slide it back so we can kind of tune that.
Yeah. And Iron Eye, thank you very much there, brother. 4 minutes ago with the tier 1 dude over on Twitch, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Who's still got a 400? Because I can't keep my eyes open and the graphics silences.
I'm in the full 100.
I'm in the 400 as well. I don't know if we want to swap.
Yeah, well,
This is like- This is like haul truck mad dash simulator right now.
Hey, we did say something about NASCAR, didn't we?
Yup. It's crazy, dude. It's absolutely insane. Okay, I have a question. A lot of you guys play a lot of other mining games. I'm very limited to this and GMS. Is there anything that's not like a super modded, like crazy, that actually digs in an open world terrain setting that's not like Space Engineers? I don't think there is there?
All
Like
I
this is
think of
the biggest
Space-
ground deformation.
Oh, it has to be.
So Teddy,
Definitely.
you want to pay a full 100?
No, I'm jumping off before I fall asleep and crack it any worse.
As in
No, I don't.
those terraforming, I would definitely say this beats it. But personally, I play No Man's Sky a lot, and their terraforming is pretty massive. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Because this thing is menacing in scale, like it feels like, compared to anything out, right? Like,
I'll grab one more load of dirt, then I'll be jumping off.
I'm just curious of how deep.
Only your mom knows how deep.
dang,
He's
There's
shallow.
your
already
mom.
What did
coming
you do
in.
to her last night?
Nothing.
Womp womp.
That's the problem.
She's just waking up.
That's good.
I fell asleep, dude. That's the problem. I actually got to
Yeah,
sleep in the
roughly
last
on point.
50 hours.
Should have done 51.
I had too many gummies last night. I'm a little lethargic this morning.
She's coming out of her brain, dude.
Split full.
Oh my gosh, what the hell, bro? Oh, because I look how far I dug in. Oh my goodness. She just got straight pooped on. We're already at 1.3 million, almost 1.4 million. How'd that number go down? Did somebody buy something?
Done.
No, I already adjusted
Oh.
those. I already adjusted those. No.
Okay. I thought maybe I'm just tripping. I thought we were at 1.5 already. Just looking at the wrong number. I'm just, dude. I am all over the place. Not gonna lie. Like I have been, my brain's been crushed about 6 million ways. So
You hit it, Grumpy.
I was about ready to call off streaming today. I was just like, I don't know, but I was like, nah.
No, you couldn't have broke our hearts like that, brother. It's been way too long.
Yeah, no. I was like, yeah. So I just took some Tylenol and I was like, you know what? Gotta get in it. Let's go. It's opening day DLC. Gotta get in and put some hurting on this this thing.
What thing? It's gone.
It's gone.
Do you want this truck to come or something?
Sure, I'll take it.
So I got a question that most people are probably asking, but what is the fuel rate on that thing?
Yes.
It
Yes.
shows
Yes.
on the menu.
You go to the menu, it tells you it's 200 liters an hour.
Oh my god. It's a diesel.
It's a truck filler. Look at that cube that just pops out in the Squig's truck.
Oh my god.
It's like a broken soft serve at McDonald's,
Grumpy.
dude.
Oh no.
Saving.
It's just a brick.
It is. It looks just a brick like the clients, right? But on Skycam, it looks perfect. Oh,
Saving.
that's Dopey's view.
Right, sorry I've not been about too long.
You all good, bro?
Still trying
All
to get
good,
rid
man.
of everything for Christmas.
Split.
Yeah.
Since we're saving, you
Yeah.
want to come down and look at the hoppers? They're a little full.
Oh no.
Either that or the percentages and stuff.
Other. I mean, I'll look.
What we
Oh,
got
so
down
you
there,
got-
Grumpy? I don't know.
We
I'll go
lost
take a look.
color
You want to come take a look
visuals.
too?
Sorry, Thomas. I accidentally hit the wall.
Yeah, we lost the
Yeah.
color in the center. So one of them's at like 126,000%, and it's just a black box.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
think
just
that's
because
the
they don't
part
fill
of
up
the
now.
fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they don't fill up now. They're infinite. That's how they had to do to fix them. Yeah, make sure you guys drive around in the circuit, guys. It depends on where you guys came in. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
pretty persistent on that circle now since first time.
try to dump into the outer lanes, guys. You guys are pulling right into the middles, and you're hitting the middle. Try to pull and dump off the side a little bit too, like the side ones, just to help the plant process a little bit more.
Yeah, well, particularly like there's 3 double lanes, right? So try to hit the back one and the middle one, like this alternate, right, as you come through.
Yeah.
Let me paint them different colors.
Yeah, there you go. Just paint them different colors. That way they know, like, certain trucks pick a certain color and certain trucks pick another color. We need a 20x power. I mean, that would be an easy fix, but I mean, honestly, I think my suggestion would probably be cooler, and maybe you guys would agree or not, but I honestly think that instead of having a 2-meter wide belt system, that they should build us a 4-meter wide and a 6-meter wide production setup. So instead of just running more lanes, we can go, 2x, 4x, or 6x at 10 speed. So that way we get bigger, cooler looking stuff that maybe doesn't look as small and tiny, and this is like beginner size, right? It also adds more content to the game, and
I mean, the base speed of the 4x could be could start at 300. Right, so you really get a huge boost in throughput.
Grumpy, you done with your smoke break?
hey, Split, I heard you have a tiny wiener. Whatever, dude. Yeah, so the
Ask me
4-meter
about
would be
my wiener.
the 4x one would be this size right here, like too wide, right? So all you have to do is make the model bigger and then make sure it snaps to the 2 lane, and then the 3 lane would be this wide, right? So 2, 4, 6. So instead of the belt just being 2 meters wide, it'd be 4, and then corresponding have a 3 and a 6, and then just make everything scaled bigger, right? So that way, and then just change the amount that it can flow at 10x, right? So that way we get something cooler, and it's not just a, oh, here's a 20x speed, and it still doesn't really scale as good as we need to. I'd much prefer, for me personally, I'd rather see like us having like a 6x wash plant and only have 1 lane and only need 1 lane versus just getting like a 20 or 100x.
It'd also be better performance buys on the game long.
Great, another good update before the underground stuff now. Get wrecked, Scott. Scott's like, how much to pay you to stop giving good ideas? Damn it. Stop it.
I mean, it would be nice, I guess, for them to get some stuff, along the lines of. I know the problem is there's so much they know they want to do with underground. So I think every time they think about underground, it's just it's too much.
Yeah,
right?
I think that when they go back to underground, that they want to do it all in one shot. You know what I mean? That way it's like, okay, while we're here, let's give them some love and let's give them the real love, But I don't know, It's hard to say. They are working in many different places, right? So
what you doing, dude?
Gee, I don't know.
Yeah, I
at
believe
least when
that.
we're cutting, it's not lagging. Christian works in mysterious ways. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
With the bigger equipment, they're going to have to figure out how to zoom the cameras out just a little bit more.
They already did. That already came out today. The hotfix.
Yeah.
Pull forward more, GoPro?
The hotfix, yeah.
Yeah.
Are
you referring to the 500s or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We can have them add that to the list. They were so worried about the baggers because everybody was freaking out.
The baggers has a great zoom. I see it on yours. That has a great zoom. On these 500s, you are still straight up in the back of the truck.
Okay, yeah. That was, go ahead and pull forward more. there, Christian? Yeah,
Well, I
no, the
mean,
500s, I do not believe that camera got adjusted. No. What's up, Wasey?
10-4.
I do not believe so. Probably want to mark that down. Is that a 400, dude?
Yeah. It's instant.
Did you
Yeah,
just
it's
murder
like-
that 400?
That poor 400, man. When did the DLC come out? The DLC came out today, actually.
Came
I'm
out
making
last
some
week,
big old,
man.
making some big old divots over here. I gotta back up a little bit after this pass and smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, boy.
No, Split. Grumpy, where's your shovel?
Yeah, come slap this thing. I don't know if it's 10 centimeters or not. Nope, it's a little bit more than 10 centimeters.
You get out, you're like, oh god.
Holy.
Split,
Actually
we
got
might have
queue
to-
at the unloader.
We might have to widen this to get 2 trucks in here. We're slowing you down because we have 2 B trucks trying to dump.
That's all right. You guys will get it. You oh, whoa.
It'll start spreading out over time.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't hop it.
I know. Calm down there, buddy.
Just gotta get your
Getting a little
timing
happy.
right going down there.
Yeah, it's because we're sending so many in batches at one time. It's just crazy.
It should start to spread out a little bit.
If we start running
naturally.
the batches, some of you guys can take the upper route around. If you start seeing like a bottleneck down there, just spread your time out a little bit.
The problem is you're
What's up,
loading
Puddle?
them faster than we can unload them.
Full.
Yeah, there's no comparison to this. Like this is mental, right?
I mean,
Like
we're already over 2 million.
You just gotta
Yeah,
dump
we're
it
already
down
at
at
2
the same
million.
time.
at least the trucks don't have to wait to be filled anymore.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. Thomas, you don't have to back up, dude. Just come right to me. I'll just fill you so fast before Harem gets up here.
Hey, get
Is,
good enough though with the controls and just keep us driving up under you and just keep that track over us.
Yeah.
Looks like there's someone 500 that's parked.
If you see it, all the 500 should be black primary, so if
Yeah,
you see a black primary, you can always jump at it.
Cool, you just got it, bro? Nice.
I just want to make sure I'm not jumping on someone if they got out for a quick sec.
I think
So you lose.
Teddy
Tyler,
left.
you can take it.
Yeah, he left his truck down here.
I think there should be enough.
Man, we're at 2.1 million already. Oh, you're good.
I tell you right now, those tracks are not even done loading, so that's where we're at.
I think we're gonna make a record today with
Grumpy.
trucks per hour.
All I have enough time is to turn it on for a second just to fill them, and then it's like they don't even need to back in. They're just in the chain around me. Oh man, I'm digging too low because it's too hilarious.
Well, see,
Oh, man.
that's why I'd asked you yesterday. Is like, are you sure we're bringing this into this world?
Well,
You don't-
for
you don't have to back
today,
in.
for sure.
Yeah.
You got,
Full split.
I mean, a lot of
We-
progress is being made.
we can fill you guys without having to back in, just driving.
Yeah, just drive
Yeah, you
under.
have to back in. Yeah, just
For
exactly,
side
just drive
loading.
under.
Well, you said you wanted to get that bench done today, didn't you?
Yep.
And the second one, brother.
Want to get it done in the first hour.
Yeah, there's no contest. There's none. I mean, it's none. Yeah. I mean, we got them going up the benches, down the benches, like it's crazy. I kind of want to spin Skycam around a little bit, but I gotta get my other keyboard here. So that way they can see the trucks going up and down the hill. Like, cause it's just insane, right? Like,
Actually, it would be nice. It would be nice if you just had like a little pause button on these. Pause the output sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is. You just stop swinging.
But the problem is
I
it
just
takes a long
turned it off.
time. I mean, it'd be nice.
Skycam
Option. It's
got-
not neat. That's what-
Skycam got moved. It's in a better location. There's Skycam.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
much nicer.
Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
Oh. You can see everything.
Oh yeah.
You haven't done a save yet.
It's autosave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they actually fixed it. That's what I said.
Nah, this dev team doesn't do anything because they haven't fixed physics yet. What are you guys talking about?
Jeez.
What you guys talking about?
Oh, you're
Well,
skimming. That's why
fixed.
it's taking a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this one is taking a lot longer.
What's up, David? You're all using the 500s? Yes, we are. Need to dip down a little bit there. No
There's
matter.
one puny 400 running around.
Yeah, one little. We gotta keep one in there for the clown car, apparently.
I don't like this
know,
update.
weird. I don't like this update, he says.
Yeah, because I don't have time for smoke breaks anymore.
The gameplay's too intense. No.
Can you swing that belt for me?
Yeah, yeah. Oops, wrong way.
That's good, Grumpy.
There's a lot of lead paint lickers on Steam, that's for sure. Yes, there is. Yes, there is, dude. I love how they always use the excuse to spread their hate as I love the game. I love this game so much, but this... It's like, whoa, bro.
Good Grumpy.
If they don't fix what I think the problem is, then it'll never be a
devil.
good game. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. You guys see how sad it was, dude, that the devs got like ripped for like having their yearly meetup where they discuss things in person. And, like,
Oh, yeah.
bro, how
I watched
how
that.
sad, man. That was so sad. It's like, dude, they only get like once a year they get to meet up with each other and you know, hang out and talk about the things. And Christian does a bunch of cool stuff for them, and you know, they have like little workshops and stuff, and where the guys actually like, I think last time he had them where they like used heavy equipment for the first time.
So it's not gonna load all the way.
You know, so like cool things like that, man. Like that's really, really cool, dude. Like,
I gotta back up here in a sec, Christian.
Can you just drive around him? Oh.
Did you see that, Grumpy? I pulled so close to Velcro that it started filling my truck too.
I saw that.
yep, yeah. If you guys, yeah, you can actually load in between them. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, beefy boy.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Hey,
what I walk in on?
Yeah.
We got the wiggle over here. We got those jiggle physics.
Hey, at least you ain't launching this one
Nope.
yet.
Keep the boom in there. I spend so much time worrying about where I'm loading the truck, so I forget to dig them in.
Good.
I'm just scared to accidentally gouge into the soul of the earth on accident.
Good.
Yep. It just takes a second. It's delayed because I'm not the host.
Yeah, I got
Man,
it.
if they could nail the performance that the host gets as the client,
I'm just getting a sniff though.
I mean, it's so much
Right.
closer now than it was. So much
Yeah.
better.
the backers don't do it any justice because of how much domination they're putting onto it. We're getting
Jeez.
closer, boys. The bucket wheels are like, nope. Bucket wheels like, hold my
Close,
beer,
but-
noobs. Time to rebalance.
Hold my beer.
Oh,
I'm
did
a guilty welder.
Well, the interesting thing, like, me and Phil were playing with the other day, for instance, the dozers are so much better now because the ground deformation can happen quick enough that you're not lifting up the front of the dozer and scooting around. So a lot of the skating issues and stuff is going to be resolved. Well, not completely resolved, but it's going to be improved anyway.
Taking it for good time. My bad.
And I mean, it just goes to prove that the problem is not necessarily with physics.
It's latency and calculation, time changes and things like that. A lot of little things go into it. That's what I'm saying. That's what my biggest thing lately is just people need to have some understanding, right? Right? And if you don't know, then don't just say, "Oh, physics," and then just complain and freak out like an ass. Just, people just need to relax, man. Did we get a new loader? No. We did not.
I told Christian he needed to make a new loader. Can't sadly.
Yeah.
500.
He told Grumpy to get fucked.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Gotta put a filler ramp for it.
No, we need a wider roller.
That I know he won't do.
No, that won't happen ever.
He despises the roller, dude. 100%.
With the thread changes, we might be able to get by with a little bit faster roller.
Oh, true.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, the only reason why the roller goes so slow is because the deformation limit, like, happening in real time caused too much lag on the system.
Now we need to break the system. Let's everyone get in a roller and try to roll down.
Yeah, Donkey Boy has a great view on the hate. You're right. It's like they are a little sheeple, right? And they and it seems like it's fun to hate on Out of War when everybody loved Out of War. But do you notice how many hours time played some of these guys have? It's like hardly anything.
3 to 4 hours.
If you're so passionate and you love it so much, why do you only have 20 hours in 3 years?
Yep.
Crazy.
I think at least I saw for the Wendy was like 60 hours or something.
Yeah, most of them are like less than 100, dude. And it's like, it's nuts.
It doesn't necessarily make your opinion invalid necessarily, but maybe you don't understand everything that's going on either. So
yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm not saying like you don't have a valid opinion at 60 hours, but maybe you might want to think about it just a little bit, that maybe it's probably a learning curve issue that you might be having, right? Like, not saying there's nothing wrong with the game, so please always hold that into account.
I'm one of those individuals because I just get busy with work.
Full Grumpy.
I have under 50 hours, and I've had this game probably around since it came out, and I have 0 complaints, and I have 0 issues with it.
Yeah, but it sounds like you have understanding at these things and the way things kind of work, right? So there's a huge difference, right? Where some of these guys just want to come in and like Donkey Boy was saying, it's fun to be on the hate bandwagon for them, right? But then they use the disguise that they love the game, right? So
absolutely no advertising, please, guys.
Who? What? What?
Someone advertising that they're a streamer.
Everybody just streaming. We don't need to know about it.
If you've downloaded a video to social media, you are a streamer. Holy moly, we're already back to the bench there. To your
yes,
markers.
we are, dude.
Holy crap.
It's crazy, man.
I wasn't even paying attention to that, boss.
20 hours in 3 years. Shut up, dude. You can't complain about nothing.
Well, that's the thing, too.
You're not allowed to complain.
I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of people, too, that, like, if they just completely stop development altogether for this game, that there's a fair amount of people that still be like, yeah, this is fine. I would still play it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the game doesn't have issues. You know, like, for sure it does. 100%.
Okay, I got one for you.
pretty insane how much they've done, especially since there's a lot of games out there that are more simple, and yet they have issues.
Yeah.
That's like my review on the Steam page was very simple. Why is it that people will look at a game and love it to death and it's broken as shit, but then they'll come to another game that has equally broken things and hate bash it to oblivion? Where is their understanding? I don't get it. I've never understood that.
Tell them to get in out of ore and dig for it.
So, some of them, I think a lot of it's just jealousy because they want, the game they love more. So they come bash on this one, whatever. I think that's a certain portion of it. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yes, I do agree, because it seems like almost every hater that I have in my comments and stuff like that is a GMS fan, like through and through. I'm just saying, it seems to be a growing trend that if you look at their hours played on GMS and how long they've been playing it, most of them are GMS fanboys. Just saying. I mean, their community has attacked multiple communities multiple times throughout the years for not playing GMS, even including mine for just playing both games. So, I mean...
That jump that thing gives you when you hop in terrifies me.
I'm on uneven terrain, so I gotta be a little careful. I gotta watch my my thing here.
10-4.
Honestly, how I feel about it is I feel that both games are completely different, and there's no reason why anybody from either game should be fighting each other. Right? Like, why can't we have multiple mining games where we play them both, right? And why do we have to pick and choose and be super fans of just one? That's the only thing I'd say lately that I'm kind of like irritated with myself being a content creator, is people were like, "Oh, you're a traitor if you play that game," or "You're a traitor because you don't play this anymore." Or
That's good.
I'm just playing what my fans want to see me play based upon what's going on, and this is what you guys want to see me play. You know, and it's like, it doesn't mean anything, right? Like,
The point that we ever said that GMS didn't have certain things that were good about it, but it's outdated. It's a bit dated in my opinion. And that's what I want to play with anymore.
yeah, I don't want to play leaderboards. I don't. And the content that they do have is only going to grab my attention for about 2 or 3 videos, and I'm going to be bored. And I'm going to come right back to this. It's nothing personal, right? So, I mean, but then again, this is not just a mining genre problem, right? This is an every game and every community problem where it's that this next game is going to be a this killer. The whole WoW debacle, World of Warcraft. Oh, did you guys see this MMO's coming? It's going to be a WoW killer, right? And then lo and behold, the game comes out, it does really good all of a sudden, and then it flops like a stinky turd. So, here, I'll let you back in there.
Explain to me why people are still playing RuneScape.
Because RuneScape's just that classic
RuneScape.
freaking,
RuneScape is the GOAT.
Oh, we still gotta do that update.
Yes, we will be doing during the holidays. Ooh, tomorrow, who's coming into Discord to hang out and watch the Netflix event with us? Jake Paul's
I
fighting.
forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
boys.
Also,
I
hi guys.
guess I could. I guess maybe.
I guess.
What old decrepit man is he fighting this time?
He's not. He's fighting the freaking Olympic champion and a 2-time unified champ, dude. And it's a
Yeah.
ranked
Oh, he's
match.
gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna
Maybe.
get murdered. He's gonna get Alt F4 from GTA, dude.
Oh,
He
I
may
am
die,
at
but he's
about
going to get paid.
2,500 hours. So it's what, 10,000 or something stupid like that?
Are these trucks bigger than usual? No, I don't. We know what you're talking about, dude. You're just seeing things.
Oh, okay, I see.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Right.
Have you turned on
You wanna
the,
drive
speed, the extra speed yet?
You want to drive the 400?
So we can move past?
Oh yeah.
Is it too big for you?
It's a big boy. I think he's fighting what? Joshua Anthony? I think is his name. Like, I think he's mentally prepared to get laid out. Jake Paul is. I really do. Because if you listen to him in his interviews, he's like, he goes, I just don't care. I need to test myself, and I don't care what people think. Because he knows that he can't keep fighting these gimmick fights, and people take him serious. And if he really wants to be an actual high-ranked boxer and get a title shot, right? And if that's what he wants to do, I commend him for it. That's respectable. But he does have to fight somebody with merit legitimately, or else everyone's going to take him as a joke, and no one's going to care about his stuff. He does put on good boxing fight cards, though. Almost every majority of the fights that he puts on during these events have been really good. The people that he puts on the undercards have been great, man.
Yeah, the Tyson fight had some great fights on it.
Oh yeah, they've been really good. Will we be streaming tomorrow? Yes. So my streaming schedule, I guess I can talk about that a little bit. So my streaming schedule is a little bit wonky right now. But I am back to streaming. Tomorrow we'll be streaming for a while up until when the fights start, and then we'll be hanging out, watching the fights. And then the 20th I will not be here because I have to take the boys to the I mean, we might be able to stream on the 20th. We're at 9 a.m. Let's see what else is going on that day. That's what day are we going to see that movie? Okay, it's 20. Maybe on the 20th we might be streaming. I'm not going to guarantee it, but we should be able to be home in time. I think I'm just going to I gotta take my boys into the vet, and that appointment shouldn't take too long. And then I have to pick up Luna from the vet. So.
Oh, that's good, Grumpy.
We had her cremated, and we're gonna be bringing her home on the 20th. So. And then let's see here. The 21st. The 21st, Dopey and Dopey and me are going to watch Polar Express in theater.
I don't blame you on that one.
The Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, she goes. She asked me if Elf or Polar Express. I said Polar Express for sure.
Well, those are just the two movies that are playing for the Christmas movies in our theater.
Ark, are you Tom Mater?
Come again?
Dump Mater?
No.
Dopinator?
Backing all the way
I'm
up.
so lost. Oh.
Making a note there, guys. Sorry.
You making a Cars joke?
Yeah.
Got it. I'm a little slow.
Okay, we all are a little bit.
Dude, if anybody's slow, it's me lately, dude. I've been like, oh, we're terrible. I'm locked in the ground because of it. No.
Grumpy handed me a brownie. It was good, but I'm a little driving weird.
Huh? Yeah, brownie.
You hand out brownies again, Grumpy? What did we tell you about that?
If I had brownies, I would be eating them. I wouldn't be giving them out.
You think Grumpy shares brownies? No, he'd probably bite your finger for touching it. It's
like a rabid dog.
So we put brownies.
Yeah, you say that, but I have a family story. I'll just leave it at that. Down here in Texas, you don't touch another person's brisket.
Oh no, yeah, that's yeah, no. I mean, anywhere, man. If somebody was trying to sneak over with their fork and steal my burnt end, you get forked in your hand.
I don't blame you.
You don't steal someone's burnt ends. Like that's, I don't care who you are. Grandma, you getting forked. It's gonna happen.
Ooh.
I'll take Granny out with a fork for trying to steal a burnt end. Hell no, she ain't. No hell.
Trying to whoop your ass.
Granny gonna get in a fight.
That's gonna be paid for you.
Granny gonna pull out her dentures and be like, "You want to go, Sonny? I don't gotta worry about losing teeth. You do."
She bite you in the booty with her dentures.
Dang.
Granny knew how to fight dirty now.
Granny's
We're
full
up
of
to
hair, dude.
3.6.
Dopey, after the saving, I'm gonna step out for the day.
Does it seem like it takes longer to save now? Or just because we're sitting here waiting
think it was 'cause we're sitting here waiting.
Efficiency.
Finally, a smoke break.
Charlie officially destroyed my Christmas tree, by the way.
Oh.
2 days.
He was efficient at it. 2 days.
It's permanently unplugged.
Don't blame you.
Actually, I did plug it in this morning. The lights do still work, so I don't know.
No, I know some of them still work. It's just some of them do not, and I found the reason why, because it's literally chewed right in half. So.
What? You didn't put hot sauce on the cord?
Dude, he
Hot
climbs
sauce was on the
halfway up
inside.
the tree.
Oh
I
God.
was trying to put that tree up, and he was inside of it tapping me when I was trying to put it together.
Oh man.
Alright, that might be good, Grumpy. It's not filling up anymore.
Okay, Split. I know I'm overthinking this, but during during saving, terraform lock. That's fine, but what's bugging me is I can still wash my truck. Isn't that moving dirt also?
No.
That was
That's a
more of a joke, but
Oh, I didn't know if you were being serious. I've heard a lot of dumb ones.
it was
today,
more of
bro.
a
Just
joke.
saying.
Come on, sorry.
Listen, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, like I said, man, my dumbness meter is like so full. Just
10-4.
saying.
I got a big boy now.
Huh?
When we hear something that's kind of on the on the dumber side of things, sometimes it's assumed they actually believe that. So.
You mean like all my dad jokes?
Well, with that, I was like, I could see where you could think that.
Yeah. I don't understand why people
Yeah.
like actually question that.
Clear.
Yeah, it's. I've heard all kinds of stuff the last 24 hours. Man. It's insane. It's crazy, dude. And I do appreciate the people that DM me that are like actually curious in a nice, like constructive way. Like I really do. Like you guys know it's a joke. You guys are always feel free to DM me. It doesn't mean I'm gonna actually tell you anything, right? Like you got my DMs are always open, dudes. 90% of the time when I'm saying it's like, oh damn it, these people DM me by bullshit. I'm just kidding. When it comes to like but there are people that are crazy and stuff like that. But you guys are always welcome to DM me and stuff. I just can't leak things, dudes.
And half
But if you want to
the
discuss
people that-
things or talk about things, I'll try my best to be able to see what I can tell you. And
half the crazy people are the people you're playing with.
no, it's the ones that want to date me, dude.
What?
That's great, Grumpy.
I mean,
You haven't said no to me yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
There it is.
Looking close.
We already know you're the side piece.
Damn. I'm not crazy.
This
we're
turns
all
to the
crazy.
meme. Have you ever?
Can we talk about the rare plates? No.
Have you ever the DM split? Nope. Anyways,
Nope. Have you ever gotten a DM from Split? Nope. Anyways.
dang.
Anyways, watch this.
The more crazy. Listen, the longer your post is to me, I will be 100% brutally honest. If you send me like a giant paragraph, I'm not reading it. It's going to ChatGPT. I'm going to summarize it, and this is my heading for the ChatGPT. Explain it to a potato in one sentence.
Yep.
And then I copy your thing, and I put it in there, and then I hit enter. And then I read what ChatGPT says. I am not exaggerating. I can't read novels all day long.
I'm going to write you a
I've done it
dissertation.
before, Split. I've actually done that before too, Split.
My biggest pet peeve is like when someone messages me on their day off and like they ask me a question about Ed of War, and then I answer them. They're like, "Really? It took you that long to answer me? Like, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. I could have sworn I should have heard thank you anyway."
Well, we are in a society that everyone needs to be at a beck and call 24/7, and that's just stressful enough. Man, screw all that noise.
I don't I don't work for Out of War. I don't work for the developers. Like, I do this because I love it and stuff like that, right? Like, I think people may think that I do work for them because I do all these things and stuff like that, but no. I like having my freedom and stuff like that when it comes to what I can do with my content and not being a part of the dev team, right? I can still be me.
You don't get paid for answering questions.
I don't get paid for answering questions. I do that because I like the game and stuff like that, right?
Empty trucks on the inside.
Except I was responsible for promotion and crap like that.
What?
I didn't see
Responsible.
responsible for anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not responsible for nothing.
Oh my goodness.
I made that trailer video.
All right, that's good.
Because I wanted to for you guys, right, to build some hype for the game because I love the game and I want to see the game, succeed. And I think it's just a fun way of helping, right? Like, I know you guys have been enjoying when I do those little teasers and stuff like that and throw some music to it and and stuff. So I mean, that's all it is. Yeah, I do enjoy making them. I want to enjoy making content. Yeah, it's a win-win. I want to enjoy making content. That's a way for me to do it after all the hard work of testing and things like that, right? And like also too, I can only test what they tell me they changed, right? Like people have to keep that in mind. Is like I can only if I don't know they changed something, I don't. You know what I mean? Like
we can't spend the day or two it would take to test everything in the game.
Yeah, no, it's too much time.
Oh, Grumpy.
Sorry, Dobby. I'll just go guest here first.
Yeah.
Let's move over. You just want to know where I get the mosh pit music? Now I know where you get the mosh pit. Yeah, well, people that I'm a metalhead at heart, right? So, but I don't really play a lot of metal on the channel per se anymore because it's not really the genre of players that play this. Most of them are like, I'm gonna listen to country, and on my sad days when I'm a little depressed, I play it in reverse so I can get all my things back that I lost.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's generally the music people listen to in this genre of sim and stuff. So, I figured I would throw some domination in there with this bagger update to shake it up a little bit, and that's one of my favorite songs. The Doom Eternal.
I'm actually curious what you're about to put for the speed cam for this one for today.
K-pop Britney Spears edition.
Oh no!
Hooray!
I knew that was coming. Grumpy's happy.
I thought you would have went with Barbie Girl.
I'm a Barbie Girl but metal edition? Yeah, let's go.
I grew up on Iron Maiden.
Ooh. My dad got me
Yes,
into
sir.
Grumpy, we're not talking about the torture device, bro. Calm down, alright? This century. Alright?
Metal Baby Shark.
Oh god.
My favorite band of all time is Pantera.
That's what you need to do, split an AI song, Baby Shark, and metal.
Yeah.
I find a guy named Leapfrog. He puts off different music and different genre. He is awesome.
Leapfrog Studios? Yeah. Leo,
Yes.
he was really popular for a while. He's kind of dipped off a little bit, but man, he did the Africa song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one, dude. Yeah. I think I
Well,
already
she
did one.
mentioned Hard Rock Baby Shark. He did that pretty awesome.
Yeah, he did.
What's when you're taking a full cut, going to the right, it's just like 10 seconds or less. Like, about 5 seconds. So no.
Can you actually do a shower cut so these hills are less hard to put together?
Take it easy.
Take it easy, brother.
Have a good night, guys.
Take it out, buddy. Easy, bro.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
What a Leapfrog Studios. I don't know how you heard that, bro. Maybe that's what you wanted to hear, but wishful
Whoa.
thinking, right? Wishful thinking, bro. Dope, you want to move a little bit more? I can't quite reach it there.
Which way?
Just closer. You're a little too far away.
His leftovers ain't
I had to move forward a
blending.
little bit.
That's what I'm not understanding. Everyone's going in sideways here.
Yeah, I would say Pantera is probably one of my favorite bands of all time. But I listen to pretty much all types of. I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of punk music and stuff like that, but
Don't lie, Split. You listen to Aqua Girl.
oh, I do, 100%. Yep. You know what my autism always sings though? Dopey knows. I always whistle it, even in public. No, I'm not joking. You'll
Justin
actually
Bieber.
find a stream somewhere here that I have. I'm not saying where it is. Where? No.
They'll
No.
find it. Someone will find it.
No.
Run it down.
There's a
What is
stream.
it, baby?
I am not saying what day it is. Where Dopey thought it was gonna be funny.
It was pretty funny.
Oh no.
She came in and turned my stream on and hid my OBS on one of my screens. I didn't know I was live.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
not
gosh.
good.
And I'm sitting there at my desk going full autism.
Send me that link. Loki. Send
Microphones-
me that link.
Microphones on and everything,
no.
dude. I'm just going full autistic, bro. Yep. Mm-hmm.
One of the hoppers was pretty cool.
Oh, I bet you there's a bunch of hoppers down there for. Remember, spread it out, guys.
Write it out.
Talk about 5.5,
Oh, yeah, Korn, Metallica.
500,000% full.
Yeah, Leo's awesome from Leapfrog. Yeah, that's
Cool.
what we're talking about.
Yep.
Other bands, man, I've seen this one thing I will say I used to talk about a lot on the channel was when I was younger I used to go to a lot of concerts. You name it, I've probably seen them. If they were from the late 1990s to mid 2000s, I've probably seen them live. Yeah, Korn, Metallica, Slipknot, Slayer, all of them. Used to go to Ozfest. So yeah. I mean, growing up near Seattle, where it was only like maybe an hour away, you know, Seattle was always a stopping point for almost every show. Towards the end of a tour or a beginning of a tour, I got to see a lot of stuff, man. Take it easy, Puddle. Get your next tattoo, bro. All right, man. Enjoy. Thank you much, Tyler, for rolling that down there, bud.
Absolutely.
I'll back up. Good.
My cut looks like a mess over here, dude.
It's not as bad as Grumpy's.
Grumpy's is worse.
He's
Yeah,
got
rat 'em out, bro.
He's got
Rat 'em out.
massive leftovers.
So other than your little thing there, Rick, you're doing okay though, bud, after your surgery and stuff, man?
Yeah, just the heart rate scare. It went down after like a few hours.
Yeah. How's your pain level? You feeling all right?
Yeah, pain level's fine.
Nice. Yeah, Hatebreed was a good show. I agree. They put on a good show.
Oh,
They put on a good show.
Yeah,
Move Skycam a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely need more players.
64 count.
I think we're down 3 players.
Well, hey, Dopius, good time to advertise. We need players.
Yo! Warrant? Here, I'll just, you can just pull straight in, Dopey. You don't have to keep, like, you know. This thing will just fill it up instantly anyway, so.
Yeah, I gotta have it on for like 5 seconds.
Pull it forward a little bit more.
Christian, I have to ask. Every time I turn my camera to the backside of me, you're following me. What's up, brother?
One shot I got to see was Rush. It was a good one.
Stranger danger.
Of course, can't really say anything. I keep parking right next to Dopey.
But then again, didn't just go to like rock concerts and stuff like that, metal concerts. I also went to like rap festivals and stuff like that, just music in general, right? Ted Nugent was great live, dude. The Gorge Amphitheater in Washington State. Oh, when he played Cat Scratch Fever, bro. Yeah, boy, comes out with the machine gun,
Clear.
dude, with firing blanks, bro. You can't do
God.
that no more.
Good split.
Have you seen NoFX?
No.
Oof.
Hollywood Undead, though, I got to see them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, my roommates saw a concert with them. I was kind of jealous.
They put on a good show. I would say one of my favorite shows, though, like overall shows, was the Tacoma Dome in Washington State. It was the Reinventing the Steel tour. It was Pantera headlining with Slayer for the first time. They'd never toured together, other than they played at Ozfest. And it was Static X and Morbid Angel.
Ooh.
Oof.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, it was that concert was crazy.
Which language, please, in chat?
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite shows. I think just overall shows and lineup. Yeah, I mean Pantera always put on an amazing show. Like the music live and the show, just their showmanship was crazy. Like, yeah. ZZ Top was also good as well too. I've never seen a band drink so much hard alcohol and still play that good. It's crazy. Like, no, never. Never,
Crazy.
dude.
Oh, Grumpy.
That's what long-term practice does for you.
Yeah.
On both counts.
We were like, dude, it's got to be apple juice. There's no way. There's no way. What's up, Bone?
Yeah, they practice both ends of that, I think. Playing and the drinking.
That's not even combined. What's up, Nightbridge? No barricade. Yeah, I used to go through all. I used to go to all my shows. There was no barricades then. They only just had the front barricade, and that's it. Right. So it was. They had no T barriers. Where even in the big clubs, they allowed full pits and everything like that. Aethered's working. Yes, it is. I'm actually just playing as a client right now, so that's why you see a little bit of latency. But this is my host computer, which is hosting the save, and that's running Aethered's too, and you can see that it's like pretty much butter smooth. It's just a client issue right now that needs to be addressed, but overall it's still playable. We're running 2 baggers and like 14 something players right now, so it's still handling it just fine, which is kind of crazy, right? Because that's what a lot of people were worried about is this even going to be able to handle it, right? So, but as you can tell, it is. So that's cool. Yeah, 8 threads is nice if you have the CPU to use it, but you can always go to 4 threads and it'll still give you a little bit of improvement. So. No problem there, Smokey. What do you call a cow with 3 horns? A tri-tip? Oh, he did it to me.
All right.
Yeah, he wants this truck full.
Yeah, he not messing around.
I'm full.
And done.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. You good? Like, I'm at a crazy angle over here, but I'm just gonna keep rolling, dude. It is what it is. I think we'll be fine. We'll be alright. There's gonna be a wash plant over here with a pad, so we're okay.
Somewhere.
How's the traction? I mean, I don't think there really is traction at all in this game for the most part. So
don't give them no more
Even
ideas
just-
like that.
Well, look at those massive tracks. I'm sure he would have no problem.
yeah.
How can you say there's no traction? How can you say there's not a physics problem when there's no traction?
600 tons of steel. Yeah, no traction.
What's that? More of, I guess, kind of a weight, you know, tip.
It's actually not
heavy.
it's not a weight issue. These things actually have a lot of weight in the world physics-wise. It's just the problem is that in movable ground, it's a movable object and says "Get wrecked, nerd," right? So, if they didn't have physics, when you drop this thing, it wouldn't fall down to the ground and bounce or move or things like that, right? So, if they add more weight to it, what will happen is when that popping does happen from the ground, it'll make this thing go flying even more. So, weight after a certain point will add exponential popping, right? So,
You know all about that, don't you, Split?
I do. I could pop him
Just
like
feels
a,
like
like a champ.
Back in the Armor 3 days when I used to play that a lot.
Yeah, it's just people just don't understand. It's not a weight issue. I mean, there is a way that they can fix it. It's just graph floating, but I don't think people. I think people. Okay, if I didn't explain this and it came out say tomorrow, people would be like, "Devs, you're the best. You fixed all the physics problems. You guys are so amazing." But
Right.
here's what it actually is. It's a gimmick.
Yep.
The true fix that they should be doing is graph floating, where the vehicle doesn't actually drive on the ground. It just floats above it, and then they animate the tracks to work and the suspension to look like it's mimicking that it has weight in effect. That's not a physics change.
It's changes in
that's-
its position in the world as an average of the ground underneath it.
Exactly. So
That's
people will not know, right? So, but yet they'll sit there and they'll praise and stuff like that, or they'll say, "Well, this game has the best physics. Just check this game out." But that's all that game does. Is
The real problem is
tired.
the fact they're using real physics on the
Yes.
models they have. It's a real problem.
That is the problem. Is they're using too good of physics is the problem. That's true. They are using too good of physics, but people don't want to believe it. You can't get through to them. So it is what it is, you know. Choose to understand it or not. I mean, they are using one of the most world standard physics in the engines. They're using PhysX, right? It's a world standard for a reason. There's no real better. So
If
I
you
don't
are
know
a
what these guys want them
programmer,
to do.
if you are a programmer and think you can program it better, do it.
Then a multi-billion or trillion-dollar company can go for it. Yeah, feel free. Go help the devs out for free and help them out, please. Please, 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 please. We welcome you to. We want you to. You know?
It's like I said a
We
long time ago.
really
the-
do.
The problem is people aren't complaining necessarily about physics. They're complaining about the fact that the game doesn't ignore the physics that get in the way of their.
Yeah. It's so conflicting what people want. It's crazy, man.
I mean, people be worried about physics too much, but I mean, look at, like I said, Arma 3 days. You know, their physics, they're not the top end, but their mechanics are amazing.
It's true. It's how like I said earlier, it's how you trick the gamer into believing something that's there with the mechanics you have at your disposal. That is the art of making a video game good. That's all it is. I don't know how good of a coder you are. It's about tricking the players into believing something. I hope you're doing well, man. Was watching your Gold Rush viewer challenges and saw you were live. Want to come in and say hello? Dude, you're here to see some Mighty Madness then. Welcome. What's up, man? Welcome to the Out of War viewer challenge, actually. Making this big, gigantic Megamind, bro. Yeah, no, it's just an interesting thing,
Yeah,
how
good.
anger leads to misinformation, leads to hatred / craziness, right? So
full split.
Not saying anybody in chat is right now. I'm just saying just in general, because it's just nuts lately how madness people have been going, right?
It's kind of society in general, not just.
Yeah.
Not
Can you
just in
roll right
gaming
where I'm
or
at,
internet.
Tyler? It's crazy right there where I'm at. There was like a hump that
Yeah.
I was kind of going over, and see that big old craziness right there, bro?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
I took that big hump out.
Over here, it's just insane.
I look back and I think about how much I've actually taken out. You know, we're pushing almost 5.5 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. No, I wasn't saying you, Holy. Yeah, no, it's crazy to see where it's gotten to in the last like 3 years, and like I don't know, but this is probably going to be the biggest machine in Out of War. I don't think it's going to be anything bigger, right? Like, if they're trying to keep the game semi-real, then what else could they put in that's bigger than this? There's nothing.
So, somebody's mom.
That would crash the game. It's too
big. Yeah, exactly.
It couldn't handle that nom, dude. Just like nom.
The problem is the real
Yeah.
physics would cause the world to collapse on itself.
Black hole mining.
The abyss.
They have that. It's called No Man's Sky. I'll take that one. That was all me.
How
A
dare
little
this
better?
ground not be uneven? I'm blaming the devs. Don't
Yeah, I see you teeter-tottering a bit.
Yeah, it's a little uneven over here. Yeah, just say it's a little uneven. It's gonna be a little tipsy.
Oh my gosh. From my view, your like front tracks are completely off the ground.
And yes, they are. They are
I
completely off the
I
ground.
literally have to come over here to see what you've done.
That's funny.
Okay, getting updates. Here we go. There we go. Now I can see what you've done. Wow. Go over to where I'm at.
There's
You probably
a
see I have
big
the same
lump
problem.
under my truck. There's 2 lumps over here.
All I know is, okay, now it loaded for me. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yours is doing a
jeez.
little better than mine.
Yeah, we need to, like I said, I think we need these tuning things back, because I think if we change the packet rates and stuff, we could help improve that a little bit too. Without...
Yeah, I think so too. We'll see if we can get that changed too. So we
Yeah,
can start
I made a
tweaking
note.
that in. Yeah. I don't think. I think it's based off a Scandinavia map, but I do not believe that that map has pay dirt on it. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. Windmaster, dude, thank you much for the sub, dude. Well, everybody else who may have subbed or subscribed or followed, and wherever you guys are at, much love, dude. Appreciate you guys.
Dirt nerd hype.
This is a long save.
They all are. We are destroying this bank, bro.
yeah, we are crushing this. But just look how big those things are on Skycam. It's like you don't even see the roller down there. It's like poor Tyler is just like a dot down there with that thing, dude. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Like it makes the mine look small, right? But the mine is massive.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like, it would just destroy everything if they made anything bigger than this thing.
I don't think there needs to be anything bigger than
No.
this. I mean,
They already do. It's called
true,
the
we
nuke.
need a bigger one.
No, it's called the nuke.
I need my A10 Warthog that shoots plowshares. Maybe that's a secret project.
Yes.
We might need to put some dirt into this, Tyler. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
we need to put a little dirt there, buddy. Just rub a little dirt in it, you know?
Wait,
No,
why
but
y'all
I
throwing Grumpy in the hole?
I would have to say that we do need to. It would be nice, since this thing doesn't cut while you're moving it, that it did act as a roller when it drives.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
sick.
So it cannot cut, so therefore it should act as a roller. Maybe we can see if Christian and those guys can change that.
Ooh.
Right? Because it can't do both anyways, so maybe we'll throw it at him
Note
and
for
see
that
what he
too.
says about it.
Problem is, we get so many good ideas, we don't make notes of.
Wouldn't that be
gotta
a
make a
bigger
note.
roller?
Wouldn't that be it? Well, that's how we're gonna sneak in the bigger roller, guys. We'll just drive around with our baggers with the bees, and we'll sneak it in on him. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sneak it in on him. If he doesn't know, it won't hurt him. All right? We'll
Yeah.
Sneak it in.
I mean, they're slow
Right.
enough. They, if they're deforming and flattening, it shouldn't be a big problem anyway. I think it's
No, it shouldn't.
feasible if they
I
want
think
to
it's
do it,
feasible too.
especially if
No
they're going to do it. And lots of times, it's not to say that they hate the idea. It's just they have other plans too, so and they're not going to
Yeah,
tell you
no,
all of it.
yeah.
So if they tell you their plan, then the next thing you know, you go out and everybody's thinking that's what's going to happen, and maybe they can or can't do it, and then it causes more problems.
Other way split.
How do you? Yeah, CPU ID will do it, or you can just look up what your CPU is, and then go Google that.
Just that's ChatGPT. Unreal
Yeah, you
Gaming,
can
how
ask-
many threads to
yeah.
allow for Voxel Plugin Pro? For my
Yeah, my CPU,
i7
my
7700,
CPU, yeah,
whatever.
yeah, whatever your CPU is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can see your CPU in Task Manager. I'll show you
After
what it
this
is in there.
bucket, I'm
True.
gonna step away. I need a smoke break.
All right. Yeah, you.
I don't think it's.
Yeah, we're already at 5.7 million dollars, and the wash plant's backed up.
Oh no.
That's probably another million or two in their hoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just OP, man. I love it.
The crazy thing is they nailed the deformation. We got it locked, right? Sadly, it only works if you're not dropping on the ground, right? On a new save, you're gonna get pile drived into your FPS to oblivion, but it's not really hurting your CPU or your video card. I can confirm that it's not really doing anything in that department. It's just the game is capping out on the calculations it can do, right? So, or the engine itself,
Good.
right? So you're not going to blow your computer up or anything like that, you know? It's just the engine itself is capping out, and they can't really change that.
If you use more if you set it for more threads than your system can handle, you'll just get worse performance. Is what typically. So.
Yeah.
You won't damage anything.
Yeah, they need to build an auto feature for you guys, so that way you can just put it on auto, right? For you guys that may not know. So we've already discussed that with them, and hopefully
They're
we
looking
can,
into options. So.
they're looking at options. So yeah, I think that the thread count is a success. I think it was a great move in the right direction for the players to get more performance and tune it how they want, because this game is very demanding in certain aspects. So it's awesome. And welcome everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. Get ready to go into the holidays. Anybody got anything crazy going on for the holidays?
Well, Grumpy.
think
He
I'm
hates the
going with
roller
Hot
because it's the
Springs.
only machine that works perfectly. No, he probably hates the roller because it's the only machine that crashes Unreal every time he goes to play with it. Because
Fair
if you
point.
one little thing wrong with the roller's mechanic, the smoothing and done, it changes so much geometry so quickly that it just, I can imagine it just destroys it. That's what he said during the podcast. He's like, the roller is the bane of their performance tuning. So I don't know. We'll see if we can get maybe to have them make the tracks be one big roller. Like Grumpy's saying, they do run short enough. They do run, slow enough. So that's the whole problem with the thing. Is the DLC here? Yes, it is, man. The DLC is out.
It doesn't show up
You
in the
guys should
normal
pick it up.
DLC list. You have to go to the upcoming. They
Yeah.
need to. I think they need to update something on Steam or whatever.
Yeah.
They could literally make it
Damn
so if
noob
you're
devs.
running at low track speed, it turns it into a roller.
True. Hydrostatic low should be roller activation. Did you guys know that the Dozer actually has smoothing on its tracks? It's just very meh because of the thing.
Oh. No.
Yeah, it actually will. If you roll over something with the tracks and it's like a sharp little point, it will actually knock it down and smooth it.
That's
Hey,
pretty
Rick.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rick, you need me to swap you for, you want a 400 again, or you need me to just bring up a 500 and I'll swap you?
No, I'll just run my own truck for now.
Alright.
If you have hyper-threading, most modern GPUs have. It's double that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Voxel plugin, like, one thing people don't realize is that they don't have control over Voxel plugin, which is what the dirt is. Everything you see here with the dirt is a plugin that they didn't make. Most devs use, a lot of devs use Voxel plugin. And then a lot of devs spend a lot of money to have somebody or a crew of nerds steal it. Pretty much. and then they rip it apart and they rebuild it for what they need, and that's why you still see so many games that have so many problems. And then they just call it their custom engine. Right? Now big old air quotes on that one, bros. Because that's what most devs do. They just lie.
If you bought the legacy version, you get the source code. So all you got to do is like change one line of code. It's my version, you know, whatever.
Yeah. And then they, yeah, it's crazy how many dev teams have screwed that company over. Like, it's crazy. You know, so they're just working within their parameters, guys. You know, they're trying to do the right thing, and you know so it's just gonna take time. I'm in New Zealand. The DLC will cost you $14.75.
Listen, this game is cheap for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad people would beg to differ on that. They think it's worthless, so crazy.
I would say this game, charge it for 30 for me.
I was almost like disappointed when I saw the price of the DLC was only $9. I was like, screw it, Dobie's getting a copy too.
The thing that the Threads does to the voxels, guys, is what it does is it disperses it amongst more cores, is what it's doing. So instead of one core getting just dominated, and then what it does is it sends that to the memory, right? So that transaction time takes time, right? And then it has to clear it, and that's why you guys were seeing so much lag. Now, if you notice, when you turn on the 8 threads, it disperses that load. It doesn't send it to your memory. Therefore, that transfer of time doesn't get just built up. And then it has to take time to clear and the lag to go away. It's much faster. It's much smoother now. So,
and you know, and things that they were doing that was on the edge case of how many tasks it would perform in the Voxel engine. Now those will pile up at the computer.
yeah. the engine itself can deal with it because it has more allocated performance to clear the buffers. Have I noticed any negative? Actually, no. I actually get better performance on my CPU and my memory. I actually run on. Since I've been playing here today, I have my trackers up and running. Can't see them on my screen, but so on average, since the last time that I played Out of War, on stream, so on stream with my whole computer streaming and everything, right? This computer, on average, was running about 22 on my CPU usage. Now, it's around 13, 14 from the game. So it's actually using less memory and less CPU because it can process it faster. Because it's allowed to use more of its performance of the CPU and get through those calculations even faster, so they're not hanging up in the system, inside the actual engine system itself, not in your computer. That's why when this game goes down to 1 frame, look at your computer look at your computer. Your computer's not lagging. The engine's lagging. Unreal can't handle that many calculations at one time, especially 4.26. 5 can handle way more, but yeah, nerds talk, right? Nerd.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of technical stuff here, but it is pretty fascinating if you're nerdy, but if you're not. More threads equal better.
Yeah.
Up to a point.
That's okay.
I mean, what Christian said today about it publicly, and I think the reason why they were fighting with it internally and what they were going to make the price is the exchange rates and stuff like that have gone even worse against developers lately. And for them to even make anything, it needed to be at least a $10 price point. For them to make as much off of it as, say, the Deco was when that first came out. And, you know, I mean, I can say this, I know that it was a struggle for them to even put this DLC out. That I know it was an internal fight. Some of them said that, you know, we shouldn't do a DLC. Yeah, I do know that, but they also need to pay their bills, right? They got to pay their bills, right? They have to make a living. I think every single one of them has a job. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like today, the Christian had to wait and come home from work to get the out. Like he put it out, left to go do his stuff, and then he had to wait to come home to get the hotfix out, right? Like, so it's like, you know, it's crazy, right? Like, it's crazy.
Dedication, appreciation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to just suck ass and stuff like that, but it's just the truth, right? Like,
I mean, how long do they work on something if they're not making money off it? Like, you've had the game for 3 years.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what you expect from it.
Full split.
Like my review said very clearly was how come Farm Sim can get away with a $5 gold tractor, but Out of War can't put out 5 skins and a map and a whole new big giant piece of equipment? Who cares if it's scaled bigger? They still had to do all the work in their game to make sure it didn't break the game. That's counted. All that hours of work, all the hours of testing, all the hours of everything, that all counts, right? Yeah, I don't get paid, but the devs need to make sure that they're making money, right? They have to make money for their time, or else they can't pay people, and then they're gonna have to go get other jobs, even on top of what they're already doing, just to pay their bills like everybody else in this channel right now. You have to pay your bills. It's just life. Yeah, and yes, Valve takes 30%. Other places take their percentage as well. I guarantee you, by the time the devs get paid, they maybe get 45%. So it sucks. It's just the world we live in, though, right? Like, I know people might be like, "Oh, you're shilling for the devs." What, you're shilling for the devs? It's like, no, like, it's just
do your research. I'm
willing to pay for it because I like the game, and I'm willing to endorse it because I think the game's worth it. What else are we playing, guys? That's mining like this.
Well,
Nada.
and like how many people are actually buying a game too. So it's like that's why I don't care about paying $20 for a DLC that I honestly won't use much. It's like the amount of copies they're going to sell is not enough for them all to probably even get, leave their full-time jobs.
No, it's probably enough to make sure that they have enough to pay for like any type of like legal fees and things like that, so that doesn't have to come out of the Christian's pocket, right?
Right.
I know they have a Jira server which they have to pay for. I mean, they got overhead.
They got overhead, yeah. I mean, there's overhead in being a developer. You have to pay for things. You have to pay for royalties. You have to pay for all kinds of stuff. You have to pay just to use certain plugins after you make so much money, right?
I think me and Split probably have better PCs than.
Yeah,
probably.
I think. Well, I know for a fact that their main coder does not have a PC as good as mine. Like,
well, on a laptop.
So it's like, those are things that DLCs can help pay for in different projects that they can work on, where Christian can just go, I'm buying, you need a fast work computer, dude. You need to have a rig specifically built for that. You shouldn't be taking time waiting for things to render or load or things like that, right? And that's where capital comes from. And I'd rather see them take it out of us than take it out of a publisher, because if they take it out of a publisher, we're doomed. Don't fool yourself. They will take it, and Christian will make 10, not even 10%. They will control the game and what happens when it happens, and we will be doomed as a community. Absolutely doomed. Ew, Doc's gray.
I'm gonna go check it.
Yeah. So, people just gotta be realistic about how things happen in money and income and development teams and stuff like that, right? Ew, Doc is gray. Gross. That time already? Damn. Yeah, it's the way that I see it too, Donkey, is that, we are their sponsors, just like you guys are my sponsors in what I do as a streamer, right? Like, you guys and us buying DLCs, we're the reason why they can have the freedom to keep doing what they're doing, whether you believe that they're horrible devs or not, right? So let's hope that we can continue to support them like that way, right? And hopefully they don't get scared by putting out like deco packs and things like that, right? From all the haters and spamming them on the Steam forums and stuff, right?
So I hate comparing games, but this is a really good aspect. Like, look at Schedule 1 compared to this game. The amount of updates you get for someone that's dedicating their life as well as having a full-time job, and then Schedule 1 barely putting out a bunch of updates, but gets amazing reviews is absolutely insane. And their devs are lazy.
Yes.
Oh, but
I think that it's, like I said, some games just have the ability to do crap. And I'm not saying I don't know really about their work ethic or what they do, but why is it that Farm Sim is technically been unfinished for how many years and nobody gives a shit, but Out of War gets obliterated in their comment sections, right? Like, and I think Donkey Boy nailed it, bro. I think he nailed it. It's fun to hate right now in Out of War. I think those guys are just having too much fun with their circle jerk, is what it is. And thank you much there, Squigs.
There's 50,000 coal buildup in one hop over here.
Oh, jeez.
Split.
So you guys can do the game a favor. If you guys, and I'm never going to tell you guys to go leave a good review, right? And I'm never going to go tell you, I'm never going to weaponize you guys to go attack people on the forums. But what I will say is if you like this game and you like where it's going, just go leave a honest review about it on the DLC that you guys bought and on the game, and let them know what you like about it and things like that, right? Or even what you dislike and what, you know what I mean? But leave an honest review, right? Like, I know the game has a very good rating as it is, but if you guys just got that DLC, go hit it up, man. Don't let the haters win, man. Don't let those haters that are spamming. You guys see it every day in that stupid toxic Steam forum garbage. It's the same 10 people spamming everybody's post, being losers. They need to get out of their mom's basement and go touch grass or something. Squigs is over here trying to hunt Doc. So's Donkey? Oh, it's Donkey and Squigs. Okay. Why can't I see that monitor? Why does it have like this weird... Okay, there we go. I had to tilt. Why is it like... Hold on a second.
Split.
I'm like having like... My monitor has like that weird angle bullshit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
No, it's...
You didn't actually
No.
turn on your AMD
It's 'cause it's-
thing. It hides it.
No, it's because it's got the wrong tilt for the way I'm looking at it. I had to tilt it a little different because it's doing that like... You know when you
Oh,
look at
yeah.
a monitor from the wrong angle and it turns dark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, yeah, that's what it's doing. I was like, what the hell?
Besides, if,
Yeah.
if anyone's gonna take something down, it would be Charlie.
Yeah. I mean, and maybe we can take a little heat from it as a community because this originated from here, right? Remember we were like this, and this came about because of that update that everybody flamed them for, right? Think about it. Let's think back. I got out of the hospital. I've been gone for 5 months, correct? Right? They
Yeah.
put that update out with all that equipment. What did everybody do? They flamed them. You did all that just to put out shitty equipment, and then what did we say? We said, well, none of that really needed to be released in that update. It should have just been DLC because it's redundant, right? Well, let's apply that to what we see today. What are all these baggers that just came out?
Redundant.
They're all redundant. They don't need to be put out for free. They don't need to be even put out at all. So why not make a little bit of money and beef it up a little bit? Why not? Donkey, happy holiday season, brother. Appreciate that, man. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna work with them and see if we can't get some more deco packs for you guys, like themed
Okay.
deco packs, right?
Run 8, yeah, Run 8 does that a lot. They make actually quite a bit of money off of that.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is I have a little time over the holidays here. I'm thinking all about quarries. I'm talking huge assets. Like, you know, we have like one little block and it's like a pain in the ass, right?
Yep.
That's quick on.
I'm thinking like a block that's like damn near the size of the bagger we can slap into the side of our wall face, dude, and like, you know what I mean? Like that's like granite or different types of stone. You know, big assets we can place around our world that just make the world come to life in a big way without using small little, like a million of them placed, right? We're talking big pieces. We're talking epic scale, like massive things. So when we deform the world and you see how the world textures out all weird, we can go in there and place these massive quarry walls in to just make the game look, you know? It doesn't matter if it bloats out all weird because the rock will cover it for us, right? So things like that is kind of how I'm thinking, you know, some stuff, right? Again, neglecting underground, well, you'll be able to use those rocks to make your mines under there once you dig them out. Or you could go into free place God mode camera and place them so you have to dig them out by hand, and you can make tunnels and caverns and stuff like that. Use your imagination, Scott.
Shut up,
Stop
Scott.
being
Nobody
so
cares.
greedy.
Imagine having like a tunnel you're digging, having to dig around big boulders.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
That'd be cool.
You're like, well, can't go this way.
Yeah, can't go that way. So you pretty much, in a sense, are building a nice little tunnel network and things like that, right? Those are all capabilities. Those are all possible, right? So everybody needs an eggplant, Scott. That's it. Eggplant spam in the chat. Come on, chat. Eggplant spam.
Cave-ins.
I'm in such a negative mood right now. Eggplant spam. See, he says he needs the eggplant right now, guys. You see, he just admitted to it. Scott needs the eggplant right now, boys.
I bet he does.
He needs that eggplant spam.
Probably hasn't gotten any for a while. Probably why he's a little on edge.
I do need it. I do need the eggplant. Got a little eggplant parmesan.
It's
It is exciting when a woman talks to you.
I don't know how much of a troll. I'm not gonna name drop anybody. But somebody watched the recent video where that chick runs up and says, "You have a small wiener." It offended him.
Because he probably hears it quite often.
And yeah, I was like, bro, I don't know if you ever want to admit that to anybody, dude. Like, I don't think so. I'm not sure. As well as Wild Farmer, bro, dropping the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, man. Who'd you get?
No magical Pokemon.
No magical Pokemons. Miss Doc. Yeah, Doc is a wild magical Pokemon. He's hard to get.
He's a mythical.
Same with Old Yeller. Wait, that means Old Yeller's free as well.
I
Oops, that is
assume
poops on
so.
the ground. Well, yeah, because they got him at the same time.
Yep.
So I'm still wondering what the secret project is, because Christian did confirm it with me. Because I knew you guys were going to ask, since I already got kind of a few DMs in my Discord about it. Is all this stuff part of the secret project that he was talking about? And he said no. So
I still think we're right. We have some guesses, and I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil anything. I have some,
yeah, we have some guesses because of things that they've done. We have some guesses. Some things are better kept personal. Oh, you got Droid. You got Droid. He's at home. Yeah. Thank you much for that, Christian. Appreciate that, buddy. I need to change drone cam view. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Why is my desk just a mess? Hold on.
I don't know why I asked about that.
Hey, whatever.
Hey, I need a desk upgrade.
I need like something that just wipes all my stuff onto the floor and cleans up automatically.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I need a 12-foot desk.
You just push it all on the floor.
I enjoy my lazy boy with it. I don't understand.
Yeah. The hunt for grays continues. 'Tis the season for gray hunting.
Gray 5 now.
I'm turning 42 this year.
Ugh.
You're old.
This next year. Yeah, getting old. You ever go to make fun of somebody because you think they're older than you, and then they tell you that they're younger than you, and you're like, gosh damn it. Damn it. Jesus Christ.
Terraforming lot.
Okay. Damn. What was Father Time like?
Well, he was kind of a but a good guy though.
I mean, because of my attitude more so than that. But I'm 50.
I honestly have no clue how many people we have internet.
11.
11? Okay. Yeah. How is your butt cushion helping you? I can sit a lot longer, but I don't know, man. I just got butt pain. I don't know what's going on here.
Flat.
But my butt hurts.
It's because I lost like 50 plus pounds and now my ass is too flat.
It's because you got a flat ass.
I got no cushion.
I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to.
Do it.
Let's hear it. Okay, let's hear it. I mean, Dopey told me a joke the other day, and she got me good.
Oh my god, that was great.
Dude, I was not in the mindset to understand what she was doing, okay? And you know what? Hide the kids for a second, all right? And and I know a lot of you guys have probably heard this joke, so I'm gonna say it. Hide the kids. I'll give you guys like a minute. Hide the kids. This joke's going
You're
down.
gonna need to.
Okay. Like.
Hide
this
your
is-
kids,
it's a little
hide your
vulgar.
wife.
Hide the kids. You guys have a second. You know, like if you don't want to listen to it, turn it down. It's kind of. And I'm gonna have to read it. 1 second. Hold on. I was not in the right mindset, and she got me on this one, bro. It's I
It took
feel
him
like
a
it's
while,
an
and
old one too.
it was great.
Yeah, 100 likes, bro. Appreciate that, man. Okay, let me find it. The thing was just we were having a serious talk too, so I was like, where is it? Okay, she goes, if there were 100 dicks on a wall, how many would you choke on? And I just said question mark, question mark, question mark. What the shit? Where'd this come from? I thought I was going to get lucky or something. And then she goes, no, how many? Answer me now. And I go, none. And then she goes, that's right, because you're a pro. Any of them.
Oh.
Dude.
It was great.
I was like, what the? Bamboozled.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's how she did me dirty, bro. You go from thinking you're getting lucky to now you're a champ, apparently. Wall sucking. So. Got done dirty, bro. Yeah. Yo. Anyways, okay, you can bring your kids back in the room. It's okay. I'll behave. I promise. The other thing is you know when you get got like that and you just know you've heard it before, but you still got, you know? Like, that's what the worst thing is.
Why is there a little section uphill right here?
There is no way to answer it. It's a trap. There's no way to answer it. Crap, man.
Oh. Hit the wrong key, you don't dig a hole.
I guess the only way to really answer that is just say all of them.
You try them all?
I mean, if you had to, there was no...
Okay, because your mom choked them all because that's how she got you.
No! You're mean. That's it.
The only safe answer and that still fails is the first one, right?
Yep. Pretty much. No matter what, you done dirty.
Fast and dirty.
Yeah, I don't... Man, these things are insane, dude. It's crazy to see how much we moved already. Yeah.
And it's like almost just all dirt.
Yeah, it like doubled the money. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, Dark, take it easy, buddy. You could just say you don't know because you haven't tried. True. That's true.
I'm gonna try.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get a prize or something, or like, I thought maybe it was like a trick question, like I was gonna get a prize. It was a trick question, you know, but I don't know, man. I wasn't thinking, dude.
Here's your sign.
She got me in a fragile state. Okay, it wasn't even fair.
I smelled the weakling.
She, You got me in that fragile emotional state, boys.
How many hours had you been on tires of that? It's crazy.
Enough to answer the question.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Can it chew through stone? Yes. They can go through anything. Even though technically they shouldn't, but yeah. These things are mainly used for clearing overburden and like brown coal nodes, big deposits. I bought the game and both the DLCs just to support it, and I haven't even played it an hour yet. Yeah. That's what I want to hear, man.
You can come join us.
I would like to see them eventually, maybe when they get the new drill rigs and stuff in, change it over.
Yeah, I would like to see Ampho grid blasting, to be honest, where you drill a whole big pattern and then just boom, 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 boom. Right? Oh, that'd be sick.
That would be.
It's doing pretty good, Evil. +1 for adding rolling to the baggers. Yep. I'm playing solo right now. New DLC. Headbanging to Korn concert. Yeah. Move this thing over here. I gotta pivot here a little bit. We're gonna go forward a notch. Just gonna lift. Hell yeah, grid blasting coming soon. No clue. Damn dopey. Beating up on people's poor moms. What we tell you about baiting people, rage baiting people about their moms?
What I tell you about rage baiting people?
You said let Grumpy do it first, and I was like, okay.
I thought she said, "Hold my beer, watch this."
Well, that's after you don't do it as well as Ruin too. But
oh yeah, the 695s are insane, man. They're insane. I can't wait to watch the time lapse of this tonight. Oh,
jeez.
dude.
It's like, what happened to the bench? It's gone.
It's gone. No more bench.
10 frames in. Bang.
Guy cam still looking good over there, chat. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you guys for going over there and hitting that like button and stuff like that on those live streams and then like the videos once they're out. Appreciate it. I know quite a few people have been saying that they like it because they get to see what we did, but they don't have to watch like the full 8-hour or 5 or 6 hour live streams. So it's nice to have them back. It's not too much. I mean, I guess I could do a little bit more in the beginning, like explain what we did and then speed it up, you know? Like, okay, what we did today, this was our plan, you know, blah blah blah. Okay, now you're probably tired of hearing me, and then start it. But I did make some Out of War inspired Christmas AI song, metal rock song. So, like you guys were asking for. Yep, yep.
Is Grumpy filling me up?
That's okay, we're sharing.
One idea that I had split is maybe somehow do like a before and after a static shot, and try to use like a myself like a landmark to use as a weapon.
Yeah, it's very hard to do that unless you have the intention to do it from the beginning. But since the camera moves around so much now, it can be a little different to get those shots. That's why I'm kind of like maybe leaning towards doing a little bit of a brief, you know, this pretty much like the whole Mr. Beast style. This is what we did today on, you know, there, you know, type of situation, and here's the journey. Now watch and leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. There's an invisible truck on my screen. Let me take a look here. Where? What? Who? Huh?
Well, Grumpy.
It might have been a full hunt.
I don't see a truck.
Yeah, I was just looking. I don't see one either. Have the devs spoke about like AI drivers for trucks? A few times we've had that discussion with them on stream during a podcast. It's not a no, or anything like that. It's just, you know, when they can get around to making the system work, right? Or a system work. They're not opposed to like a follow me or anything like that, right? Like, or something kind of like a record system for, you know, for pathing. But it's not really AI. They're not autonomous.
Kind of like how
Farming
like
Satisfactory. Farm Sim mod or Satisfactory, how they do it, kind of like a system like that.
I've played Satisfactory in a long time.
Like what we were talking about was, I think the way it would work really good in Out of War would be, you know, like the course play. I keep forgetting what they changed the name, or it's a different add-on now. What is it? It's a different mod. What's it called? The one where you can plot the course and then the truck will go do its thing, or the thing will come do its thing. It'll go dump. You gotta tell it what to do. Which one is that called?
Road construction or road?
No, it's a certain mod. I can't. Auto drive. There you go. Auto drive is the one I'm thinking of. So, pretty much in a sense, you drive the course. You pretty much hit record. You drive. It does a function, and then it comes back to a certain point, and then you would jump out, drive to the wall face, load it, and then drive it back to the other area, and then go and send it on its way. You can pretty much do something like that in Out of War, which I think would be beneficial highly for everybody. So, but many games do that in a certain way, like the recording the paths, and Satisfactory does it really well. But unfortunately, it would be kind of a pain in the butt to try to, you know, that's why you would have to we'd have to set an area up here, say that pad, where, say it was just me and Grumpy playing, and we wanted to fill the baggers, you know, but, you know, you're constantly moving, so you're going to constantly have to be adjusting points and moving them in, and things like that, right?
Christian, how are you so much faster?
Sequential.
Oh, I didn't know that changes it.
Yeah, because he's in third. Third's better gear ratio for the trucks. Courseways for field. Auto drives for driving and loading spot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that is the more along the lines I think is what people want, right? So that's not even AI. That's just remembering a path, right? So I think that would be fine. I think that'd be the appropriate way to do Out of War to really elevate. I mean, it wouldn't even just elevate single player. We could use that right now. we could literally just have 2 to 3 people getting the trucks to the equipment that are loading the material and then sending them on their way. And we'd have a watch plant manager and a truck manager, and we'd have other people doing other tasks, right? So not only would that benefit single player, but it would also benefit multiplayer greatly, because then we could run more trucks. Like today, we could probably have, 30, 40 trucks running if we had that, right? If the mine was bigger, the haul truck was longer. Could you imagine having 30, 40 haul trucks driving around the mine? Like, especially deep down the pit?
Or you can have maybe a third or maybe even a fourth bagger running.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I didn't mean like, no, yeah, I'm just saying like, well, I'm not saying you said that, but I'm just saying in general, because a lot of people think that it's AI, quote unquote, but it's not. It's just a script that runs. It's not even AI at all. It's not even like we all know that Farm Sim's less intelligent than a Roomba, right? So right.
Oh.
Let's be honest here, right? I mean, come on.
So am I, but you didn't insult me.
Full spot.
I played Farming Sim just to plow some snow. I like plowing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christian.
I think how that came out.
You want that plowing, huh? Christian did talk about something which is kind of a big. If you look at all the questions that were asked on the podcast, the last one that we did with him, it seems like there was a common theme to the questions he was answering. And I don't know if we're all just reading between the lines, but it seems like they already understand that the map is too basic, and people want to drive trucks. People want to buy big chunks of land and incorporate bigger areas and bigger parcels and spend their money, have places to truck materials to, and have an actual economy built into the map. I think that was kind of the common theme, because he seemed to be answering a lot of those questions. Like, you guys heard his answer to truck driving, right? Right? He's like, you got to have roads.
Right.
Okay, well, how are we going to have better roads that are pre-done? They're going to have to build a map to compensate for that. Right? So, and then where would the roads lead to? Obviously sell points and economy and things like that, right? So take it as it is. When it's coming, who knows? But, What's up, Farmhand? Relatively new to Out of War. Put on your content. Great job. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know. So you just can't, it seems like that was the common theme, and obviously it seems like T-Bone didn't want to have Christian talk about that, so. So, yeah, you got to read between the lines with these guys. Christian loves to say things maybe, well, let's talk about that for a second. Christian loves to, he's like a big kid, dude. He just wants to share everything with us when it's, even if it's not the appropriate time, right? He'll share things with us and he's happy and he's enthusiastic and he wants to talk about it because he loves the game and he loves talking to the community about the game, even if it may not even come to the game, because he's not looking at it as someone's trying to rip his ass apart 6 ways from Sunday, right? He doesn't look at it that way. That's not the type of person Christian is, right? He just wants to have fun, talk about the game, and and leave it at that. But these freaking damn troll Steam mongers, like, they don't get that, right? So they're ruining a great thing because they're just damn trolls. They get out of the basement, right? Like, the guy just wants to have a good time and talk to his fans and have just a normal conversation, and that's kind of what the Friday news was supposed to be about, right? But they've ruined it, where now all it is like a Reddit shitpost, and he can't just be excited to show people things, because then they just pile drive him for the next 7 months. But you promised this, or you promised that, or you said this, when he never did any of those things. And it's just sad. I find it to be sad, man. It's sad. It's sad that he can't have fun and just be enthusiastic and talk like an average person playing the game without people trying to deep dive into his garbage, right? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, and that's pretty much. It seems like that's the route they're going. Is they're going to stop posting Friday news because it's only hurting them. All it's doing is spreading those guys to constantly just sit there and spam and shitpost their spams constantly. Like, if you're not even playing the game, why are you here every day constantly spamming the devs? It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make no sense to me. I guess I'll never understand it. And Jonathan, thank you much for that sub, bro. Appreciate that, man. It's good. It is good to see passionate developers, man. That's why it pisses me off when I see freaking assholes like that, man. It doesn't. It seriously makes me mad. It's like, dude, we finally get a dev team. Yeah, they don't do everything right, but we finally get a nice little dev team in this genre that's willing to do what they're doing, right? And it's like these guys are just ruining that pureness that Christian and those guys have, right? Last thing you want is some jaded ass dev that is just like buried in ego and stupidity, right?
Full grumpy.
We have enough of those in the gaming world.
It's like, how many games are these guys put together and put out in the past? Oh yeah, that's right. This is their first one.
Actually, technically, this is not the first one. There was already an iteration. Let me be clear about that, because people are trying to bring this up as a way to hate bash on them. They did make Brexburg. Christian didn't. He did it by himself. That was Christian's learning curve. The game was, and I'm only saying this because of purposes of what I'm going to talk about. Brexburg was a $50 game. Yes, it was a gouge. Yes, it put a bad taste in people's mouth. Yes, it was kind of crazy. It was pretty much what we're seeing, not even all of what we're seeing right now, because this game is miles ahead of what that game was, ever. But it needed to die. Christian realized a lot of his mistakes. Now, this is what the trolls don't tell you, is that they're like, we got scammed. He abandoned the game. They're going to do this. He's going to do the same thing with Out of War. What they're not telling you is how did they get Out of War if they didn't buy it? Christian gave it to everybody who bought Brexburg for free. He took a hit.
Oh, wow.
He gave it to everybody who bought the game for free. He bought anybody who bought Brexburg got Out of War for free.
That's a pretty nice gesture.
That's how I got it. I didn't buy Out of War. I bought Brexburg. And you know what?
I never even heard of the game.
No dev will do that. No big dev will do that. No other little indie dev team will do that.
No, look
and
at
the only reason why I played
game.
this game today. Because I feel like that's morally right, and I've never seen a dev do that before. Sure there is, but, you know.
What's that one game that it was like Days Gone or something like that? It was was really hyped, and then it first came out, and then everyone bought it, and everyone hated it like immediately, and then the dev team just poofed.
Yep.
I remember that game.
Because once you realize your ride's gone, it's over with. You gotta cut and run. Go make the next
Yeah,
project,
they
change
tried-
your names, and run.
Yeah, they tried stealing everyone's money.
You did the same thing, Dogface? Yeah, I mean, I was sitting there, I remember, and you can ask any of my mods or anybody in my Discord, what did I say when Out of War was announced? I said, I ain't doing it, it's a scam. I said, I ain't doing it, he already abandoned the game, right? I was like, you already abandoned the game. I said, I ain't doing it, I ain't falling down that rabbit hole. Go watch my very first Out of War video. Listen to the tone of my voice and what I said and how I was talking about it. And then as I got to know Christian even better and giving them a chance, and then he made that move right away. And he was like, no, you know what? I think those guys are right. And he gave Out of War out to everybody that bought Brexburg. Morally, what a right move that is. That's why, like I said, that's why I support him. Fully. You know what I mean? There's no payment needed for what I do. You know what I mean? That is a move that's legendary, man.
And then you look at the decisions they make with the DLC and stuff. You don't have to buy the DLC to come on this map and play with it.
That's true. They're not forcing you to buy a DLC to play with your friends, like American Trucking Simulator and all those games, right? But people gobble those DLCs up like they're nothing and praise those devs and glaze them all day long. It's just, I think they get an unfair treatment. I really do, but it doesn't matter, right? Those people will still be the type of people that they are. It's just sad. right? So that's unfortunately the way gamers are nowadays and have been for a long time. It is just what it is.
Yeah, I think most of them have other. I think most of them have other agendas.
Yes. Well, I know they have other agendas because I know the other games that they champion for, right?
Yep.
Out of War's competitors. Of course they're gonna trash talk Out of War when they're trying to champion for another game on 440 of their alts, right? On Steam. Of course they are. Right? Like
Crazy thing is,
no, it's just
there's there's cross sales people. People who might play Out of War, they might all of a sudden say, "Hey, there's another game. It's a little bit different. It looks like it has some fun gameplay and different. I'm gonna buy it too."
That was honestly my intention, and my heart was pure when it came to this game and GMS. Unfortunately, the GMS community ruined any goodwill and faith that we were trying to do that. And you guys all witnessed it. You guys all know the communities I'm talking about.
And
there's no reason why you have to be loyal to one game. It's crazy.
And they'll want to say it's because, they're trying to help their game. That's not the truth. They have some other agenda.
No. Yeah, they have an agenda for sure. I just wanted the Sims genre of mining to be chill and understanding of each other. That's all I was coming from. And this is how you know it was sad. I had to message Christian and tell him to take me off featured content creators in the Discord so it wouldn't post my videos, just so I could work with the GMS devs for a couple streams and do the podcast like I do with him. Just because players were saying that I should be kicked out of the NMC community because I'm a traitor to Out of War because I'm working with the GMS devs. Crazy, right? The thing is I don't see Out of War fans doing this, right? And it's just crazy that the Out of War gets shit on, man.
It's like saying you got to go to a certain gas station because you went there once. Now you got to go there all the time. Well, no.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's how we know Out of War is doing a good thing, is everybody's threatened by it, right?
Yep. And it kind of comes back to the whole. It's the same mentality of the whole streamer. Well, I'm gonna go. That person.
Grumpy.
Make good content. You'll have success in being a content. Will it take a long time? Probably. No, I mean very few people get lucky.
Oh, terraforming is locked.
It's that same mentality, right?
Is
Yeah,
it
pretty
like?
much is.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm done talking.
I was just gonna ask: is it glitch out if you start mining if terraforming's locked?
It just won't cut, and then when you go to come back in, your bucket will be stuck in the ground, and you'll.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That is pretty messed up, but it is what it is, right? So that's why I choose to just move on, and the other reason why we're talking about it today is because of the. I feel like it was pretty crazy this morning. I feel like people automatically jump to hostility and hatred instantly. Yeah, it was just. I was disappointed, but what can you do, right? Yeah, it's got, let's see, no, so these tracks are actually merged together, so it's actually 6 per. It's actually 6 per. But these ones are actually merged together because we have 2 different tracks. See, so there's 6 per leg on this one. We're just using bigger tracks, so it merges the 2 middle ones together. Good question. It's tribalism? That's true, Jack. It is. It is. But hey, like I said, main thing we can do as a community is just remain positive and not worry about that type of stuff, right? Like you guys tell me all the time. Let's just focus on digging holes and making the game look fun and playing the game, and who cares about that stuff, right? Like, and that's why I was like, I got a lot of things to do today. We got to get this hot fix out
Grumpy.
and then get streaming and get playing and just talk about stuff. And yeah, but it's miles better than GMS. I was very disappointed with GMS. I mean, GMS is a super old game. It does have some cool things about it, but it's a very outdated game, and the devs are treating it like a money pig. I mean, let's talk about that for 2 seconds. Do you think that the Gems and Glory DLC is better than the Out of War DLC that just came out for the same price? I think this one bagger, in my personal opinion, this one bagger is better than their whole DLC.
Yep. I mean, yes, am I biased? Probably, yeah.
How much is the DLC? $9.99 USD. I think.
Yes.
$9.99, yeah.
That's the one.
That's good split.
I had a lot of very great moments playing that game. I am looking forward to number 2 coming out, and I will be playing it. And I will be reviewing it and stuff like that, and so.
Oops, sorry.
And I don't know how many people. I mean, it better be multiplayer right off the hop for a dev team that's got like 4 different dev teams working on it, and like a multi-million-dollar freaking publishing company at their back. They better freaking get it done. If it don't got multiplayer right off the hop, dude, it needs to get flamed into oblivion. Just saying. After the debacle of GMS 1.
What is GMS?
Gold Mining Simulator, aka Gold
Oh,
Rush.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little slow there.
I mean, the game still has some fun gameplay in certain aspects, but it's
No, I agree. Like, I agree. I think I would love to see GMS style wash plants in Out of War, right? Like things like that, right? And there's no reason why we shouldn't. I think it's just going to take the devs time, and if they want to do that with their game, right? Like,
snap some cables.
I mean, after all, GMS has blasting and
yeah, GMS has been ripping off them recently. That is true.
And that's not to say they don't have every right to it. The way the world works. If people get inspiration from somebody else and they put that in their game or whatever, that's the way life is.
So if I don't have the DLC split, would that stop me from joining you? No. Only the host has to have the DLC. Only the host has to have it.
And that's extremely different than most.
Most devs don't do that. Matter of fact, most devs will prey upon you that you want to play with your friends in multiplayer, and they will make sure that their DLCs, you need to have it to play with your friends. It's very predatory. And the fact that this dev team said no, it just, like I said, it just shows you their morals, right?
I mean, people want to beat up on their morals for, thinking about, putting DLCs out when the game's not finished or whatever. Kind of garbage. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You're just wrong.
I mean, we could be wrong too, in our sentiment too, right? So.
True. True. I mean, I can accept that. My opinion might be different than everybody else.
Yeah, same here. Highly unlikely, though. No, I'm just kidding.
True.
Just messing, chat, dude.
I mean, I was wrong once, but then I was mistaken.
That's what you hated about ATS? No, I agree. I agree. That's one thing I dislike about ATS as well, is that every time I want to play with you guys as a content creator, I gotta make you guys pay a dick ton of money to drive on the states I want to play on. That's crap.
Yeah,
that's
I
crap.
agree.
Then I'm limited to playing with people, and I have to go, okay, and I have to put all my work out to my moderators. All right, can you please find out who's got what map, and then that way we can do these routes, and it just becomes so annoyingly nauseating that I just don't want to do it.
We leave that for Vars to do.
Yeah, and then why hasn't he done it? Because it's annoying. It's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, it'd
Crazy,
be
man.
such a shame.
It is.
If it doesn't have, if GMS2 doesn't have multiplayer, like
right off the hop, yeah,
they're doing something wrong.
you know it's gonna be BS and lies the whole time that game's being developed and put out.
If you think about it, like American Truck Simulator, like with the states and maps, like you don't get a whole lot of view.
No.
Like it's just more just same old roads that just keeps going.
Yeah, it's not. They're kind of diminishing, and their DLCs are ridiculously priced, right?
Oh yeah.
Considering the modders could probably do 90% of the work, and then the devs could do the finishing work, but yet it takes them how long to put a state out, and then they charge how much for it when it first launches? Like $35? Like, holy crap, dude.
It's like a brand new game for something that's not even worth it. But yeah,
Crazy.
I still buy them.
Well, I only get them. I don't even buy them. Somebody buys them for me. So I mean, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna do it myself because I don't put enough time into the game because of all the reasons we just talked about.
Yeah.
Right. Like
another one that's bad is Hunter Call of the Wild.
Yes,
All
it is.
the
Same
DLCs,
thing.
Terrible. Granted, at least if you're with someone with a host that has maps, you can still join them. But like everything else is limited.
Oh, Grumpy.
And I'm not saying that I've never said that these games are not enjoyable, right? Because of it, it's just sometimes the way that they put these things out is kind of whacked, right? Like
predatory practice.
You're gating people's friendship between how much money they have to play with you. So if I want to play ATS with all of my DLCs on, I can only play with people that can afford it. That sucks.
Yeah, especially doing like a cross country.
Yeah. Like, I'll be buying British Columbia, right, when it comes out, because that's where I'm living right now. And I want to be able to drive from the northern part all the way down to Texas, right? So I can only play with people that have all those westerns, Washington, Oregon, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of you guys don't have the funds to buy those things, right? Those DLCs. So it's gonna limit a ton of you guys from being able to play with me when I play that.
Cool.
You love this game, but I can't set the controls like Farm Sim, so it's hard to play. You can mimic Farm Sim controls. I know plenty of people that have done it.
Oh yeah, I play.
It has every.
When I do like the loaders and stuff, I have a joystick or excavator.
Yeah, you can set this game to play like any game that you play. It's just taking the time to go in and set the keybinds. Just go over to your Farm Sim and then take a screenshot and then come back in and set your controls that way.
Worst game that has the keybinds, like the worst keybinds of them all, is DCS. I've played that. The keybinds are insane on that.
Oh yeah, we've done a lot, man. Just focus on Grumpy's truck. I'm gonna go to drone cam. Show everybody the map. So this is Iron Mountain Pit, by the way. If you guys don't know what map we're on. This is the little starter town that you get, and we've moved out. We first started with, I think it'll take me a little while to get over there. Grumpy could dominate these trucks. You see how Grumpy's stuck into the wall face over there with the bagger because as a player, you don't get to see as much deformation until I get closer to it. But I'm gonna fly you guys over. So we did what we call pit 1. Pit 1's and pit 1 takes forever, man. We need a faster drone. We need to get the zooms, man.
As much as I love these baggers, it's
more. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my God! As much as I love them, and I love how much work they get done. They are boring. I ain't gonna say they're not.
I mean, for single players though, it's. But
Yeah,
for
for
big
single
MP
players,
sessions,
they're
I think it's a
amazing.
lot more. I think it's a lot more fun.
All right, so this is pit 1. We started over there next to the town with a little starter pit. We were doing a bunch of role playing. We built this road that you see here out of gravel. And then where this big wash plant sitting, we built a small little wash plant. And then we started digging out the side of this mountain that, well, was here where Thomas is driving. There was a mountain there with a big wall face. We started doing pit 1. Pit 1 yielded us... We went down pretty deep, and then we filled it in with water, and then we were like, okay, we're down to we went all the way down as deep as we could go before it was just too hard to work down there because it was too small and too cramped. We've never run belt lines, so we did all of it with hauling. Once that was done, we kind of came over and started pit number 2. And pit number 2 is all dug out, and we did all the thing. We hauled all of our material in hardcore fashion. And pit number 2 is 220 meters deep. Right, so it goes all the way down there. And from all the way at the bottom, all the way to the top, and then to dump, and then all the way back down, and then out the little tunnel that pops out is about a 13-minute round trip. And these drivers have been hauling this stuff for the last 700 plus hours. Over almost 20,000 haul trucks have been ran on this map. And then the save broke about halfway down because of just issues with the game and issues with compression and voxel and things like that, right? Then we came back to it when I came back to play on it, and I was dinking around it, doing some video editing, and all of a sudden I'm like, well, I just saved the game. It should have crashed. It should have fatal air. And then I did a little bit more, and then nothing happened. Did a little bit more, and nothing happened. And I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can break it again and see what happens. Well, we finished the pit. And then we came up here and dominated this, and now we're up here dominating that and connecting the whole pits together. And pretty soon we're going to move the wash plant and take this whole thing out and bench the whole damn thing. And we're just going to go for broke. Then we're going to do the upper rim all the way around this beast and just go hard. Right, so that's the plan. That's what we're doing. And anybody's welcome to come in and play as long as you're 18 plus. It's very simple stream rules. Nothing crazy. But we're just chilling, man.
It's actually cool to see like how the progression of the game has happened too with this save, because it's like you did the first pit most of it 200s, and then did like the bottom of it, and hit hit 2
I
and
was a
some of
little poppy.
this until today,
Yeah.
and now we have 500s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this save does encapsulate the game's progression pretty well, actually. It's been through a lot. It's also hosted 3 dev podcasts as well.
8.2 million cubic yards.
Yeah, 8.2 million cubic yards. We've also recorded all of our material and all of our dirt sold from the very beginning.
That's a good split.
From the very beginning. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy. I bought Gold Rush when it first came out and played it for a few hours and never looked back again. But after looking at your stream, I want Out of War and I want to play with you guys. Well, hit us up. Get that game, bro.
It's a pretty cheap game.
Especially
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
on sale right now too. It's on sale right
Oh,
now,
wow.
30% off.
So how much is it right now then?
Ooh.
Here's slots.
Yeah, I guess it's a 17 bit plus
Yeah.
packs for US stock.
30% off.
Yep.
Decoration packs 30% off too.
Yeah, the deco pack's 30% off as well too. Hit them up, boys. Spam it. Christian said that last night alone, after I did the showcase, he said they like quadrupled in wish lists.
Oh,
and yeah, he said, you know, pretty much he was like, "Thank you for doing that for us." You know, like it means a lot. Like that's crazy. He said just destroyed the deco pack promotion I did. But then, to be fair, these are the baggers, right? And it's kind of a little bit more epic than some rocks and some trees, right? Like, give credit where credit's due, man. The devs have, it's impressive. Everybody wanted to play with these big boy toys for a long time. It's one of the most requested. Where's the baggers? Where's the baggers? You know, it's been one of the most requested things.
I remember when, before the new voxel stuff, and it was like, the old type, like circular type of rock stuff. I'll take a tunneler and just go straight down and just break my game.
Yep. Yeah, same. Just sit there and just do dumb stuff all day. Saving. I'm a 6-year-old gamer. I don't have a lot of online friends. Hey. Main thing is you just gotta try. That's all it is. Gotta try. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta try. I am. You see all these people coming in and playing stuff like that. I never used to be like that when I first started streaming and being a creator. I never wanted to play with people. Matter of fact, the reason why I played single player games is because I didn't want to play multiplayer because I was so tired of gaming. MMO RPGs where it's the environment of toxicity of I want loot candy or else you're a loser and I get it first because I do better than you and your friends are screwing you over behind your back. That's why I liked playing single player games by myself and streaming them. It got me away from the mentality of stupidity, right? And that's why we don't allow drama in our community at all. And anybody who even brings it to us just gets banned immediately because we don't. I'll never allow that to happen ever again. I went through that too long in my World of Warcraft days and guild days and things like that, right? So it's you know, I used to, whenever somebody would burn me really bad being a streamer or trying to get used to people or get to know people, because I naturally just want to hang out with people. I like talking to people. I like interacting with you guys. And as soon as somebody would do something stupid or try to stab you in the back, I immediately would want to pull away from my community and just not let people in. I wanted to stay guarded. As I've gotten older and realizing that is exactly what they want, and that is why they do that, because they feel that they could take more from you as a person. So this last 3 years, I've been like, you know what? No, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to double, triple, and quadruple down and go even harder towards making new friends, talking to people, and stuff like that, because that is how you beat their stupidity.
The sad world we live in when you got to think like that.
It is. But look at the good side of it, though. I've got to meet all you guys. You guys are all in here playing today. We're talking about all kinds of stupid, cool things and BS and playing a video game, digging a hole together, right? So if I would have guarded myself and stuff like that, I would never be doing these things. I would just be digging a hole by myself, you know?
That gets boring.
It does. It does get boring. What's that? Oh. Oh, okay.
That's a great split.
I'm stupid excited to play with the new stuff after it finishes downloading. Hell yeah, Bob. Hell yeah, Bob.
First thing I did when I played with these beggars, I went right into the center, like a big open area, and I just unloaded it all and just dropped dirt all around me.
It's the first thing I did is went to the files. I mean, I went in and sped them up. I turned into a
change the activation
dirt
button.
Tasmanian devil. Hey, Christian said test of performance. So I did so, okay? If you ever want to see a bagger go 800 miles around in a circle, like miles per hour, how many RPMs did we get this thing up to?
That's crazy.
Just try not to unscrew it from the base.
Is that ever gonna? All right, I'm gonna go.
Is that floor still flat split?
I think it's better. We're doing a better job.
I filled in a bunch over there, so.
Yeah, I think we're doing a little bit better job over here. Thank you. Yeah, back up a little bit here.
I will say, like, one of my favorite memories from GMS was, I think it was you and I and Streamer Geek, one other guy, were just like in a call together, each playing our own separate game, just talking about the game, talking about live. And I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, you know, we don't have multiplayer, but we have this.
Oh yeah, I mean we used to just sit around theorycraft, and we still do about like every game that we play, right? Like that's just one of the things I love about gaming and being a part of communities and just chatting with people about games with like-minded people, man. That makes it, even if you don't agree, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's, you know, but don't break down if you can't articulate your side of what you want and turn into a turd. Right? Like that's the main thing, right, boys? It's like, damn. Let's see here.
Careful
Not
with my
sure if you're
engine
gonna
chat.
see this, but do the sprockets on the B model baggers move? Or if it's more of an immersion thing for me, I don't mind them not moving. Honestly, I don't know if they do move. I don't think they do. I haven't looked that deep. I don't think they even have, are they on the inside?
There's sprockets on the normal ones, dude. Aren't they?
They might not move because they're just like, you know, buried in there. I'm not sure. They may not, man. And of course, I read my chats. It's just depending on what I'm ranting about for the minute. Just depends on how much I'm ranting about something. Yeah, please make sure you guys watch the swearing, because the weirdest thing about YouTube and stuff like that is I can get dinged harder for you swearing in chat than me swearing in stream, which is kind of crazy, right? And I know I've dropped some swears and stuff like that today, but we try our best to not do that, so
PG-13.
kind of keep it clean a little bit. Yeah, we try. We try our best. Sometimes we let them slip. Sometimes I'll tell a dirty joke. I'm only allowed so many F-bombs to stream, and what really makes me mad is when somebody else steals them from me.
Fair point.
I love dropping a good F-bomb when it's well placed. I only get so many a week, dudes.
So many leave that use up in one day.
Yeah, I'll use them all up in one day sometimes. I'll rattle them off, dude. I'll carpet bomb them out.
Oh no, it seemed like one day you wrapped up like 3 or 4 days worth.
Oh yeah, especially after stream, everyone's like, "Split, you're just lame because you don't swear anymore." Yeah, listen to after stream.
It's like, oh, just wait.
Does he know any other words other than swears? What happened?
Depends on the day.
How'd he go so from that to that? I don't understand.
You know, there's more letters in the alphabet.
Other than F-U-C-K? No.
Man, those are my favorite letters.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by me.
Do you ever let Grumpy let one slip? I mean, give him one of them.
Grumpy lets enough of them out.
That's
Grumpy's just bullying people, dude.
Once I have heard him once.
I can moderate myself when I do it pretty well. I don't do
Depends on how
too
many
bad.
gummies.
Depends how many gummies.
I feel like these baggers are better when you pull straight in. Am I crazy on that?
Yeah, yeah, you'll get. Thank you very much for your YouTube video on leveling and grading. It's helped me a great amount. No problem, man. More to come, guys. More to come on the tutorials. I just had to get this type of stuff out of the way and things like that. So I'll be kicking it into overdrive. I still got a couple things to do when it comes to this update. Little bit of a refresher for everybody that may have missed it or whatnot. So, but then I'm still picking away at that list of split into little tutorials on how we do things. You know, so more like the loader video, how to keep the train flat with the loader. So I got one coming out for the dozer. I got one coming out for how we do our bench structures and why. It's a very, very quick little videos. They're not in depth and super technical or anything like that. It's just get it done, get the information out there, right?
I like
Dig
those
with
videos.
a pickaxe.
Very good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there's that you could do that in that ore until I saw your video, where you can level them.
Oh my god. Split.
Like,
What?
You know what we need in this game? This is a joke, but
strip club.
a sandbox digger.
I know we do. We really do. 100% we need one.
I want like one of those kids, like one of the little kids, like you know, it does is spin around in circles.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we
all
need
right,
one of those.
I'm a noob. I will be the first one to admit I'm a noob on that. What are we talking about on Sandbox Digger?
You know, like in like a sandbox where they have like the little handles, it's a mechanical little excavator, and you sit on it. It's normally attached to like a tire rim.
Okay, yes, gotcha.
The ankle smashers.
Yeah, one of those. So the only thing it
Gotcha.
teaches kids how to do is dig in a donut. So that's how I know why the majority of people that play this game are Riris, and they played on those as a little kid because all they do is dig donuts as a cut. And I'm like, why? Because that's what they were trained in the sandbox when they were little kids.
Got it.
That or
Yep.
they're a cop.
No, imagine that.
You're a cop.
I like donuts.
I like donuts.
Probably want to do a circle because they're trying to figure out how many donuts they can stuff in their mouth at the same time.
Oh
Well,
my.
I couldn't figure out why
donuts.
I couldn't figure out why in Gold Rush everybody kept digging damn donuts, and they're like, it's the most efficient thing, and I was like,
Where do you
no,
go
it's
from there?
not. Where do you go from there when you dug a donut around you and you're doing so many extra turns? That's not efficient. And I couldn't figure it out for the years why it was, and then I kept asking the same question: what's your favorite toy in the sandbox? Everyone kept saying the damn sandbox diggers. Now I'm like, it dawned on me. I was like, because I was a donut digger when I was a young kid too.
You're a donut digger up until last year.
Take a donut right now.
Dig some donuts right now.
Like
Why
the
am I
only-
bobbing? I'm like off. I'm off angle. Oh no!
The only reason they
Tracks right
Hold
here.
on,
weren't
don't
digging it.
launch it. I want to watch.
Oh no.
Saving.
Alright guys, I gotta bounce. Catch y'all later. Have a good one.
Have
Yeah,
a good
bro.
one, man.
Yep.
All right, let's try doing this. I'm a little wobbly over here because I'm like off on one
It's
angle.
saving.
so-
It's saving.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're saving. Maybe that's why I was wobbly.
It's like the
Eee.
Why are you so
Wait,
close
so-
to me?
I don't know.
he
Wait.
wants to reach out and touch you, bro.
Go get your loving
Wants to
somewhere
touch
else,
you
bro.
good.
I cleared up a good bit. Shit.
Now we know they're not firefighters. They just get tangled up in the hose. We gotta put this firefighter out, boy. Fire out. We're gonna spin the circle.
Hey, Velcro, can you go straight in so I can park beside you?
Sorry, I couldn't read this.
You're a meanie, Grumpy.
Everyone
Told you
knows
it's me.
that. You,
Everyone
that's called-
knows.
yeah. Dang, mouth had a stroke there. I couldn't say nothing.
That was like me the other day when I was trying to do the recording for that loader video. I had my audio monitor back and it's like delayed like a millisecond, so like you hear
Oh.
yourself and you try to talk at the same time and you just stutter out like crazy.
91111.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're gonna. Yeah, I can't do the monitoring at the same time and stuff like that. Can't do it. It's funny when you and Grumpy joined into the chat and asked noob questions. Wow, again. I thought that just cleared up. Yeah, that's what I do. That's my MO. I always join in first and ask if anybody, if I'm like, pretty much ask if anybody's, what is this game any good? This game good, dude?
The only reason to dig a donut in this game is if they add crocodiles and a castle.
Yes. I agree.
Wait, no one. It just dawned on me. Damien's not in here. No wonder nothing's getting washed.
Yup.
Rip.
What are we having
Damien's
at
at work.
Pillsbury laugh? I swear he sounds just like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
He
is
does.
the Pillsbury Doughboy.
His chuckle's the best, dude. Makes me die every time. If a person who doesn't have the DLC plays on a new map with someone who does have the DLC, the person who doesn't have the DLC can't place an oil pump?
Ooh, you hit a cold patch right there, huh?
Well, report it. If you think it's a bug, report it.
Are you not the host? And do they give you permission?
If a person who doesn't have the DLC on the map, on the new map, if someone who does have the DLC, was there supposed to be like a does or something?
Well, the whole
It
oil
doesn't
pump thing
register.
can be a little flaky to begin with. I would just
Yeah,
ask you
that is
to
true.
confirm that, and then if it's true, you certainly make a bug report.
Yeah. The map is a little funky. It probably will need a little bit of a tweaking, but
Thing.
I think it's a bit more than
Yeah, it's just the angle on.
Yeah, I think this is good.
There you go.
Oh, now
doesn't
the
register
graphics.
call underneath of it. Okay. Yeah, we saw a little bit of an issue with that the other day, and we did report it. So we'll see what's going on. See how them. We'll take a look at it.
Want to turn the shoot the bet split?
Yeah.
Check. That's just on the new map. Is that what he's saying?
Yes. Yeah, even though you guys come in here and tell us, and we do take notes of it, you guys should also send a bug report in by going in game and clicking on the community and then hit report bug. That way the devs have it also. It sends it to all the devs.
Full split.
And honestly, I'll double check a report before I make it because I might get a different insight. Too.
So I'm pretty sure I missed it on the earlier video, but let's talk about the little display in the upper right.
Oh, GPS? I think he's talking about.
You talking about the GPS? Is that something specific to the baggers? No, that's been there a long time. You just gotta buy it in the store and put it on your equipment.
In one of the light slots.
Yep. So you buy one of these GPS receivers in the store, and then you just slap it in one of these light slots, and then you'll get the thing on the upper corner. And then you got to go into your settings and change the set 0. If you don't follow that, watch the terrain flattening video. It goes over it there. That I put out. It goes over the GPS. It works on all equipment that has like cutting or digging.
Ooh, I gotta take off. Can't go mow the lawn before it gets dark.
Gotta get that lawn mowed. I can't believe we're at almost $12 million made already. And
oh crap.
3.5 hours, guys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Imagine if we had the 6 other individuals that were still here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, the world kind of died out. Everyone go smoke a cigarette or something.
It really is. Okay.
That's normally how it is.
Oh
different.
yeah.
It's the holidays. People are busy this time of the year. People got to get Christmas presents going. It's family time, you know. That's what I was saying. We aren't. Me and Dopey are gonna be here for Christmas, but I don't know if we're gonna play Out of War. We'll put it out there to you guys in Discord. But we're probably gonna be playing random games, Christmas Eve and Christmas.
How would you do that to me?
Yeah, Dopey does not want to play Out of War on Christmas. She wants to play other stuff. Dopey wants to play like the RuneScape update and things like that, right? So,
Big enough dirt.
like tomorrow after stream, we're gonna end stream once the stream the fights start, and we're just gonna be hanging out in Discord.